We are live right here on KIEQ on the mic as our Chicago Bears and the NFC North champions take on the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Football. And today's live stream right here on the podcast starts right now. What's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of KIEQ on the mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Who is this?
Dick Buckus.
Dick Buckus? Oh, but you never doubt the Bears defense. That's what I'm talking about. Walter Payton, it's the man. Finds Cole Kmet wide open. Touchdown Bears. Caleb Williams driving back to throw. He's looking. He throws in the corner of the end zone. He has Roma Dunze. Is it caught? Yes, it is. Touchdown Bears. Let's go. Who is this?
Georgia.
Let me put it on again. KIEQ is on fire. I love it. I think I can fit in as like a water boy for the Panthers or something. I'm not talking about getting on the field, The Bears in the house. Here comes the pressure. And now go! He throws it. It's picked off! It's picked off! He's going to take it to the house! It's touchdown Bears! Snap good. Hold good. It's up. And it's going in! And the Bears win! The Bears win! Put it right behind me so every time I'm on the podcast, like, you got Isaiah Fry's jersey? Hell yeah, I do. He's across the 50. He has no one there. He's going to take it all the way back. And it's going to be a touchdown Bears. DJ Moore with the screen. There goes DJ Moore. DJ Moore makes a man miss. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. It's a touchdown, DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears from 32 yards out. Caleb Williams is pumped up. Let's go. And as always, bear down.
Cali the Shot-Town Bears on the flight. Let me go tune in to KIEQ on the mic. He gon' make sure we get our news and highlights. When you get on YouTube, you better hit the like.
Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for yet another live stream right here on the podcast. As always, before we get the stream started for this massive NFC matchup against the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Football, do me a huge favor by hitting the subscribe button, hitting the like button, and sharing this podcast with every single Bears fan that you know. And Bears fans, we have a massive game tonight against the San Francisco 49ers. If the Bears win, they clinch the number 2 seed in the NFC playoff picture. They still have very slim hopes for the 1 seed. They would need to win the remainder of their games, and they would need the Seattle Seahawks to lose one more game. So the Bears have to control what they can control. Obviously, I want to say first and foremost, from a Bears fan, congratulations to all the Bears fans out there. The Chicago Bears, with the Packers losing last night to the Baltimore Ravens, are this year's NFC North champions for the first time since 2018. And what a monumental moment for Ben Johnson and this football team. No one outside of Chicago gave the Bears a fighting chance for the NFC North. And now they are this year's NFC North champions. Some good news for the Bears in regard to some injuries. DJ Moore and Darnell Wright, CJ Gardner-Johnson, Nashawn Wright, TJ Edwards are all active for tonight's game against the 49ers. When we look at the 49ers point of view, they have a massive loss. Star tight end George Kittle is inactive tonight, dealing with that ankle injury. Wide receiver Ricky Pearsall will be active tonight for the San Francisco 49ers. So obviously massive playoff implications. Of course, the 49ers control their own destiny to the number 1 seed. If they win out, they will, the road to the Super Bowl would go through the 49ers and Santa Clara. If the Bears win tonight, they clinch the number 2 seed, and they would still have a very slimmer of hope to be the number 1 seed in the NFC. But as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Give me your final score prediction for tonight's matchup against the San Francisco 49ers. I have the Bears winning tonight by a score of 27-21. Someone in the comment section said Darnell Wright and DJ Moore were seen practicing on the field around 6:45. They are both active. Not sure if they're going to be on a snap count or not. We will see. But if they're active, they should be good to go. Someone says, what's good, bro? What's good with you as well? Thank you so much for tuning in. Someone said, here we go. What's good, KIEQ? Sacktown in the building. We ain't the same old Bears. I went to last year's game. We had 9 yards at halftime. Sacktown up, bear down, KIEQ. Yeah, last year's game was absolutely horrendous when we played the 49ers. Is right after they fired Matt Eberflus, and the 49ers took massive advantage. Definitely a revenge game for the Chicago Bears. Someone said, let's go Bears. Yes, bear down, baby. Someone said Chicago Bears must win this game. Yeah, it's a statement. It's definitely a statement. Huge shout out to Mama Bear. Says, hi, KIEQ. How you doing, Mom? Absolutely love you. Thanks so much for all the support. Someone said Philadelphia Eagles win Bills tonight. Yes, they beat the Buffalo Bills, which that means the Philadelphia Eagles are still in running for the number 2 seed in the NFC playoff picture if the Chicago Bears lose out and the Eagles win next week's matchup. And then someone said, let's go, KIEQ, bear down. Yes, bear down to you as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, Bears fans, you guys kind of know how I do things. Here on the podcast, I will continue to engage with you guys in the chat, continue to engage with each other. This is going to be a live play-by-play plus reaction stream of the Bears versus the San Francisco 49ers in a massive NFC showdown versus 11 and 4 teams. Of course, the Bears are NFC North champions. The 49ers are still fighting for the 1 seed and trying to be the champions of the NFC West. What a massive game for both sides and both franchises in tonight's matchup. Of course, Caleb Williams obviously coming off a tremendous performance last week against the Green Bay Packers where, the Bears were dead to right and, a couple of bounces went our way and he just took over in the final, 4 minutes of that game. And then obviously with the massive throw to DJ Moore to walk it off to get a big 22-16 win over the Green Bay Packers last Saturday. But all in all, Bears fans, the keys to me for this game is, especially without George Kittle, you want to be able to establish the run the football, control the time of possession. What we did to the Philadelphia Eagles early in November, this is exactly what I want to see the Chicago Bears do tonight against the San Francisco 49ers. There's a defense here in San Francisco playing at a very high level, despite playing with a bunch of backups and injury, all the injuries on that side of the football. Robert Saleh, huge shout out to him. Kyle Shanahan, the way he has that offense playing. But we want to try to keep this San Francisco 49ers offense off the field as much as possible, get off to a very, very fast start, just control the time of possession. And then when we're on defense, we want to make sure we're getting pressure on Brock Purdy. We need to win the turnover battle. No explosive plays. Obviously, without George Kittle, that changes some things, but they still have a guy by the name of Christian McCaffrey. So I think getting to Brock Purdy and getting pressure on him early and often and causing turnovers will be some big keys for the Chicago Bears to get a statement win against the 49ers tonight. Someone in the comments says the Bears need to beat San Francisco tonight, then root for them to beat Seattle next week to clinch the number 1 seed by beating Detroit. Yeah, still a long way to go. We take it one game at a time, 0-0 each week, trying to go 1-0 each week, and they have another opportunity to make a huge statement against the 49ers tonight. Once again, I appreciate you guys tuning in with me today. There's about 3 minutes until the start of game time. As always, I'm intrigued to see if the Bears win the toss, if they want to have their offense go out there first, or if they want to send the defense out there first. I know last week they deferred, so we'll see. Just want to say Merry Christmas once again. Hope you guys had a very good holiday, and obviously we're about to reach the new year. I just want to tell you guys that I am very thankful for all the love and support you guys continue to show the channel. We are pushing towards, I believe, 23,000 subscribers. It's all thanks to you guys. We have built a very awesome community right here on the podcast. So really, really appreciate you guys for all the support you guys show me. Definitely going to be a big time game, man. It's cool that the Chicago Bears are finally playing meaningful football in the month of December. It's been a long time coming, and don't let any Packers fan or any fan in the division take this away from us. It's a magical season, and no matter how this ends up for the Chicago Bears, whether they get bounced the first round or they end up making a run to the Super Bowl, just enjoy every moment. I think the one thing that we have figured out about this season is that we have our franchise quarterback in Caleb Williams, and we have our head coach in Ben Johnson, and they work together. Remind yourself that, Bears fans, that this is only year 1 of Ben Johnson. So just imagine how much better Caleb Williams will be next year. Imagine how much better this offense will be next season going into year 2 with Ben Johnson. But of course, let's continue to live in the moment, and let's see how far the Chicago Bears can take this thing. It's actually funny because I was like kind of scrolling through social media too, and there's a lot of Bears fans that are saying, this is the first game in a long time where, we're not stressed. We have the NFC North locked up, and we're just trying to win tonight for division standing, NFC standing, right? We lock up the 2 seed tonight. We're still trying to keep our slim hopes of the number 1 seed alive. So they're just trying to, this is a very, very kind of like calm game for the Bears. For me, I live in California, so I'm surrounded by 49ers fans. So this game is definitely personal for me. So here we go. They're doing all the intros right now of, Sunday Night Football. Sometimes when you're on prime time, the game always takes forever to actually get started. What an atmosphere. A lot of people said, why didn't you go to this game, KIEQ? It was right in a weird time of Christmas and the New Year. I wish my dad and I would have just went to this football game. It's probably an amazing atmosphere, playoff atmosphere for sure. Just a massive, massive game. Massive, massive matchup tonight. Appreciate you. Bear down to you as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. The game is about to begin. Interviewing Brock Purdy right now on the sideline. Have a lot of respect for him, by the way. Especially being Mr. Irrelevant. Got that big-time contract. Took his team to the Super Bowl. Very, very good quarterback in National Football League. Got to give a huge shout-out to my sister, Serena. She said, bang, bang, Niner gang. So funny. So funny. It's all love, Serene Bean. All love. Let's get the Bears down going, y'all. Bear down, bear down, bear down. Massive playoff implications here. Obviously, Seattle's at 13-3. Bears at 11-4 at the 2 seed. San Francisco at 11-4 as well. Still very much alive in NFC West and for that number 1 seed. So here we go. Fred Warner hyping up the crowd. They have really had their fair share of injuries, and the work that Kyle Shanahan has done to me is remarkable. Remarkable. It's loud. It is loud in Santa Clara. So the Bears win the toss, and they elect to defer once again. So they're going to have the defense go out first. They've been doing this for the last couple of weeks. So here comes Cairo Santos to kick it off to the 49ers to begin the game. We have the 11-4 Chicago Bears versus the 11-4 San Francisco 49ers in a massive NFC showdown tonight here in Levi. And here we go. Cairo Santos kicks off, and it is going to be returnable. It's going to be across the 20, and the Bears special teams, very, very good start. And they're going to have a 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. So here comes Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey. Once again, George Kittle is out tonight for the San Francisco 49ers. So San Francisco will have a 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line to start this football game. So Brock Purdy is going to start out in shotgun. Juszczyk is going to motion over to the right side of the line. Brock Purdy driving back to throw. It's going to be a quick throw, and it's intercepted by TJ Edwards. Go, TJ! He's across the 10. He's going to go into the end zone, and the Bears with a bang to start this football game. Touchdown, Bears! Let's go! That's how you start the game. That's how you start the game. A pick six for the Chicago defense. It was intended for Jawan Jennings, and Jalen Johnson cuts off the pass. It tips up in the air, and TJ Edwards gets the pick six to start the game for Chicago. That is what I'm talking about. What a start. What a start for the Bears defense. So Cairo Santos with 14:45 left for the extra point. Snaps good, holds good, and it is right through the uprights at 7-0 Bears. Let's freaking go. What a freaking start. What a play by Jalen Johnson, by the way. Jalen Johnson is the one that read that slant to Jawan Jennings, pops up in the air, and then TJ Edwards with just a heads up play, and takes it to the house. So 7-0 Chicago on the first play of the game. And this is what you kind of want to do to Brock Purdy. I feel like his interceptions really come in bunches. If you're able to get him out of rhythm, and this is really any offense, if you're able to get him out of rhythm, things can go south fast for Brock Purdy and the 49ers. And this is what the Bears defense has been doing all year long. They lead the league in takeaways. That's what they do. So here we go. So the defense will be right back on the field. Cairo Santos is set to kick back off to the San Francisco 49ers. It's already a 7-0 Chicago Bears lead. With 14:45 left to go here in quarter number one. It was a pick six on the first play of the game. And Cairo Santos kicks off. And it is going to be a touchback for the San Francisco 49ers. So they'll have a first down, I believe, at their own 35. So what a way to start the game for Chicago. And now this is a good opportunity for the Bears to get a 3-and-out, get our offense back out there for their first drive of the game. But the 49ers with the touchback will have a 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. That was their 22nd interception of the year. Brock Purdy's going to be under center with Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. And they're going to play action. The Bears do a good job. They're going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. So 2nd and 10 for the Niners. They try to do a play action rollout to Brock Purdy, intended for Juszczyk. Once again, the Bears had really good coverage. It's 2nd and 10 for the 49ers. Once again, trying to get this team off a rhythm. You know, you want to try to get them out of their own rhythm. No rhythm throws, no explosive plays. Get Brock Purdy out of rhythm. It's going to be a 2nd and 10, still at their own 35. Brock Purdy's going to be under center. Christian McCaffrey is still in the backfield. It is going to be a toss to Christian McCaffrey. He goes to the right, and the Bears do a decent job and limit him to a gain about 3 or 4. So it's going to be about a 3rd and medium here with 14 and a half minutes left to go in the first for the 49ers offense. So a 3rd and 7 after a 3-yard carry by Christian McCaffrey. Brock Purdy for 3rd and 7 is going to be in shotgun. Christian McCaffrey is going to be to the right. Brock Purdy dropping back. The Bears send 4. He throws to the middle of the field, and it is caught by Jake Tungs across the 50 all the way to the Bears' 44-yard line. 1st and 10, San Francisco. So good throw by Brock Purdy. And the 49ers get their first down of the game. Tremaine Edmonds got beat in coverage. He was responsible for the tight end. So San Francisco at the Bears 44. Brock Purdy's going to be under center. Brock Purdy hands off to Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey finds a nice lane. He gets a good gain of 9 on the right side of the line. Once again, that's going to be the key, is trying to slow down Christian McCaffrey, right? Try to slow down Christian McCaffrey. Continue to try to put pressure on Brock Purdy. That is the big key here. Put pressure on Brock Purdy. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 for the 49ers. Now at the Bears' 35-yard line. Under center is Brock Purdy. Christian McCaffrey still in the backfield. It's going to be handoff to Christian McCaffrey. And Christian McCaffrey is going to get held up right at the line of gain. I think he's going to be short here. So I think it's going to be a 3rd and short for San Francisco. So good job by the Bears defensive line. Oh, so now they give him the first down. They're going to give him the first down here. I thought it was short. It looked like it was short. Okay, so it's going to be a 1st and 10. He gets a gain barely of 2 there. So now it's going to be a 1st and 10 right at the Bears' 34, 33-yard line. 12 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Brock Purdy is once again under center. Motion over Juszczyk. It's going to be play action for Purdy. He has time to throw. He's looking. And it's tipped down at the line of scrimmage. He was looking for Christian McCaffrey. Incomplete. 11:59 left to go here in quarter number 1. They were definitely short, too. I thought I was seeing things, too. I thought he was short, but it is what it is. Good job by Austin Booker on that play. Tipping the ball at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for San Francisco. Second and 10. Brock Purdy is going to be in shotgun this time. Empty backfield for the Niners. Christian McCaffrey is going to be in the slot. Dropping back to throw is Brock Purdy. It's complete to the tight end. Across the 30, all the way up to the Bears' 26, 27-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd and short for San Francisco. Let's hold him to 3 here. Let's hold him to 3. Obviously, Jake Tongues has been a very, very good backup tight end when George Kittle has been out in the past. And he already has a couple of catches here early for the 49ers. It's going to be a 3rd and 2 for San Francisco. Brock Purdy's going to be under center. Christian McCaffrey in the backfield once again. It's going to be play action. Here comes the pressure. He steps up. He's looking. He throws to the end zone, and it is caught by San Francisco. Good catch with Deshaun Wright in coverage. It's going to be a 1st and goal at the 1 for the 49ers. There is a penalty flag, though. It's going to be a hold on the Bears. Penalty is going to be declined. It's going to be a 1st and goal for San Francisco. Good catch. All in all, it wouldn't have mattered. It was going to be a hold on the Bears. Good catch. I think it was Kendrick Bourne. Or no, Robinson with the catch. It was pretty good coverage, too, by Deshaun Wright. But just a better catch. So 1st and goal for San Francisco. It's going to be a play action. Brock Purdy running. He's looking. And a wide open touchdown for Jake Tongues. The Niners strike back quickly. 7-6 with 10:57 left to go. So pending an extra point. 7-6 ball game. 10:57 left to go. A miscommunication on the back end there. Jake Tongues with a couple of big, I'm not sure if it's Tongues or Tungus, whatever his name is, had a couple of catches here on this drive. He was wide open in the back of the end zone. So good response from Brock Purdy and the 49ers. Eddie Pinheiro, ex-Bear. Extra point is good, and it's a 7-7 ball game with 10:57 left to go in here at quarter number 1. So we'll get to see Caleb Williams and the Bears offense for the first time tonight. Good response drive by San Francisco. Now a report for 49ers. 49ers left tackle Trent Williams is questionable to return to the game. Not sure what his injury is, but he is now banged up and questionable to return for the 49ers. Big thing there is that they were able to get some good yardage on early downs, making it easier for Brock Purdy. And that's the big thing. The Bears have to get some pressure on Brock Purdy. That's been one constant that the Bears defensive line hasn't been able to really control games, right, in terms of getting pressure on opposing quarterbacks. So the Bears defensive line has to get some pressure. So let's see what the Bears offense and Caleb Williams can do in their finally first drive of the game. Obviously, first play of the game was a pick six by Brock Purdy. TJ Edwards took it to the distance after intercepting him on the very first play. And the 49ers respond with a 60-yard touchdown drive to tie the football game with 10:57 remaining. So we'll get to see the Bears offense for the first time tonight. Once again, I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight for this live stream. Obviously, the big news for the Bears offense before they take the field for the first time tonight is that we do get Luther Burden back. Obviously, DJ Moore was dealing with the illness leading up to the game. He's active, and obviously Darnell Wright is active as well. So here we go. Eddie Pinheiro is set to kick off back to Chicago for their first offensive drive of the night. In a 7-7 ball game, 10:57 left to go here in quarter number one. It'll be Joshua Blackwell and Devin Duvernay back to return. And here we go. It is going to be returnable. Blackwell's going to be across the 20. He gets it right up to about the 29, 30-yard line. So the Bears will have a 1st and 10 at their own 29 here. Obviously, it's good to see DJ Moore out there, Luther Burden. Darnell Wright, let's see if he is starting with that illness. He should be good to go. And yes, Darnell Wright is suited up. He is out there, as is DJ Moore. So obviously good to see our two big guys out there. Caleb Williams starts an empty backfield in shotgun. Caleb Williams drops back to throw. He's looking. He throws the Cole Kmet. It's complete. And it's a good start. It's complete for about a gain of 8 there. So once again, rhythm throws for Caleb Williams, very, very important. Usually he starts the game, usually going 1 for 6. And it's a good start for Caleb Williams there. And the completion to Cole Kmet. So here we go. It's going to be a 2nd and 3 for Chicago. Caleb Williams once again is going to be in shotgun with DeAndre Swift in the backfield. Motion over is Cole Kmet. It's going to be play action. He's looking. And it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. He was looking for DJ Moore, but good job by the Niners defensive line for batting it down at the line of scrimmage. So now it's going to be a 3rd and 3 for Chicago. DJ Moore was open too, but just a better play by the Niners defensive line. He was actually looking for DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. So here we go. It's going to be a 3rd and 3 for the Bears on their first possession of the game. At their own 36-yard line, Caleb Williams is going to be under center. Motion over is Colston Loveland. Caleb Williams, play action, rolls out. He's looking. Nothing there. He rolls out. He's looking. He throws, and it's going to be incomplete on a 3rd and 3. And it was intended for Ja'Day Walker, and the Bears go 3 and out. But there is a penalty flag. There is a penalty flag. Illegal man downfield, or illegal touching. Yeah, it's legal man downfield on the Bears, and the Bears will be forced to punt. So a good start. You got that 7-yard completion to Cole Kmet, and then nothing. So it's 4th down. They pick up the penalty, but with 10:07 left to go, the Bears will punt. So 3 and out on their opening possession of the game. And this is kind of what the Bears have been doing all year long. It doesn't matter really who's in front of them. They usually start pretty slow on the offensive side of the football. Usually start pretty slow on the offside of the football. So no surprise there. Torrey Taylor punts it away. It's going to be a pretty good punt, and it bounces into the end zone. So the Niners, it bounces out the 5, bounces into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback for San Francisco. And they will have a 1st and 10 for their second possession of the game at their own 20. With 9:59 left to go. I thought on that 3rd and 3 play, Caleb Williams probably could have took off and tried to get that first down with his legs. But obviously, he saw something there, looked for Ja'Day Walker, and incomplete. So now let's see what the Bears defense can do once again. Obviously, a mixed bag. Started the game with a pick 6, and then the Niners responded in a big way with the 65-yard touchdown drive to tie it up in quarter number 1. Still a 7-7 ball game. The Niners are about to have their 3rd possession of this first half. Like I said, I'm not even mad about the start of the offense. Had a very, very good first down play. And it's kind of amazing to me that we didn't run the football once. We didn't even attempt to run the football once, especially on 2nd and 3. Would have been curious to see if we could have run the football there. Someone says, bear up. Yes, bear up to you as well. Appreciate you tuning in. So we're going to see what the Bears defense can do now. Once again, I keep saying it. They need to be able to get pressure on Brock Purdy. I think that's going to be their kryptonite in the playoffs, is not being able to get consistent pressure on the quarterbacks. Here we go. 9:59 remaining here in quarter number 1. In quarter number 1. And the Niners will have a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Obviously, don't see a lot of Bears fans in that stadium. They probably tried to block us out, so we didn't control the stadium there. Trent Williams is on the sideline with no helmet, so that's not a good sign for San Francisco. Already dealing with a whole bunch of injuries, but Brock Purdy with Juszczyk to the left of him will be in shotgun at the 20. Brock Purdy dropping back, has time to throw once again, and it is caught. Once again, caught by the tight end. He is absolutely killing us to start the game. It's going to be a gain of 11, a quick first down for San Francisco. Or is no one covering the tight end? So they said Trent Williams is dealing with a hamstring injury. That's not good. He doesn't have his helmet on the sideline, so that's definitely not good news. Older guy. So here we go. First down for San Francisco at their own 31. It's going to be a handoff to Christian McCaffrey to the right. Here comes Tremaine Edmonds. Trey Edmonds does a very good job. It's only going to be about a gain of 1, if no gain at all, for the Niners. So it's going to be 2nd and 10, right at their 31. Yeah, there's a lot of open, especially the tight end. The tight end is absolutely killing us right now. Tunges is killing the Bears secondary right now. They like to go to their tight ends, though. So 2nd and 10 for the Niners. Brock Purdy with Brian Robinson Jr. in the backfield is going to be in shotgun. It's going to be play action. Brock Purdy looking. The Bears have some pressure. And, Brock Purdy's able to evade. He's going to take off and run with his legs. And he's going to end up getting a gain of 5. Montez Sweat had Brock Purdy dead to rights in the backfield. Brock Purdy is also a very elusive quarterback. He's able to escape some of these sacks. He gets a gain of 4, 3rd and 6. Nearing 8 minutes left to go here in quarter number 1. So another opportunity for the Bears to get off the field here. 3rd and 6. Brock Purdy at their own 35 is going to be in shotgun. Christian McCaffrey to the left of Purdy. Brock Purdy dropping back. Here comes some pressure from the Bears. And it's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 6. Good job, defense. Once again, Austin Booker with the tip at the line of scrimmage. And the 49ers with 7:52 left to go will punt. And the 49ers haven't punted, I believe, since November. When I've been talking to Niner fans, they said they haven't punted since like November 30th. It's been like 2 whole weeks since the Niners punted. So once again, Austin Booker getting those big paws up at the line of scrimmage. And here we go. Devin Duvernay is set to return for the Bears. Morstead, punter for the Niners. Good hold. He gets it off. And let's see if Duvernay can get a return. And Duvernay fair catches it at their own 15. So the Bears will have a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Yeah, I said the 49ers, this is the first time they have punted since week 13 against the Cleveland Browns. So obviously kudos to the Bears defense. It probably means the Bears defense is not, all that bad, right? But now let's see what the Bears offense can do. Obviously, once again, a good start. It was a good rhythm throw by Caleb Williams, a 7-yard completion to Cole Kmet, and then 2 incompletions in a row to go 3 and out on their opening possession. But they're going to have their second possession of the game with 7:44 left to go here in quarter number 1. Once again, I love the first down throw, but love to see get the running game going. That is the Chicago Bears bread and butter. You get the running game going, that opens up the big plays downfield. That gets to get big plays going downfield. But once again, like I told you, it doesn't really surprise me that they started that way. The Bears have been known to start kind of slow on offense. And that's going to be another kryptonite between the Bears offense not playing 4 quarters and the Bears defense not getting consistent pressure on the quarterback. Those are probably going to be the 2 big kryptonites for the Bears going into the playoffs. You can say what you want about the Niners defense. They're injured. They're banged up. But you're talking about a very good defensive coordinator in Robert Saleh. They're a very well-coached team. And despite what you see on paper, they're actually the 3rd best against the run since week 11, right? And those are facts. Those are straight stats. They are 24th against the pass. So I think that's why Ben Johnson, the Bears offense, started pass heavy on that first drive to try to expose that. But our bread and butter is running the football. That's our bread and butter. We run the football. That's our bread and butter. We run the football. So here we go. Once again, it's going to be a 1st and 10 at the Bears 16-yard line for their second possession of the game. Caleb Williams is going to start off under center. It's going to be Kyle Monangai in the backfield to start off this second possession for the Bears. Motion over is DJ Moore. It's going to be a handoff to Kyle Monangai, and Kyle Monangai surges forward. He's only going to get about 2 yards there. So good start for San Francisco's run defense. It's going to be a 2nd and 8 for Chicago. And once again, they are really banged up on this defense side for the 49ers. Shout out to Robert Saleh, one of the best DCs in the game. And getting these guys playing at a very, very high level. A lot of respect for what Robert Saleh does. So now, 2nd and 8 for the Bears. It's going to be Kamanunga in the backfield. Caleb Williams going to be under center. Caleb Williams hands off to Kamanunga again. And Kamanunga surges forward across the 20 to our own about 22-yard line. It's going to be another gain of about 4 yards there as he gets right up the middle. And the Bears will have a 3rd and short here. Got to get a couple first downs. Got to get some rhythm. So 3rd and 4 for Chicago. Caleb Williams going to be in shotgun. Kamanunga to the right of Caleb Williams at our own 22-yard line. Motion over is DJ Moore. Caleb Williams dropping back to throw. It is caught by DJ. Oh, it's incomplete. Thought it was caught by DJ Moore, but it was dropped. Good coverage by the Niners, and the Bears, another 3 and out. 6:24 left to go here in quarter number 1. This is the Bears offense in a nutshell. I want to see the route. I want to see if that was Caleb or on DJ. DJ, little out route. I'm not sure if it was better coverage or just wasn't caught. But all in all, it's going to be a 3 and out for the Bears once again. Torrey Taylor out to punt. See if we can get a good punt. High snap caught. He gets the punt away. Another pretty decent punt. It is fielded at their own 20-something yard line. And he's going to get all the way up to around their own 34. So back-to-back 3 and outs for the Bears. Definitely not a great start for the Bears offense. So this drive, the first drive was all passes. This drive was 2 runs and then 1 pass. So here we go. 6:13 remaining here in quarter number 1. The Niners have a 1st 10 at their own 34. Brock Purdy with Christian McCaffrey in the backfield will be under center for this 1st down play. It's going to be a handoff to Christian McCaffrey, and he's able to escape out of the backfield. There goes Christian McCaffrey. Makes a man miss. There goes Christian McCaffrey in the Bears secondary, all the way to the 30, all the way up to the Bears 23-yard line. And that's what Christian McCaffrey can do. And now Nashawn Wright is shaken up after the Christian McCaffrey run. 41-yard run play by Christian McCaffrey. Looked like the Bears almost had him in the backfield, and then Christian McCaffrey in the 2nd level is one of the best in the game, is one of the best in the business. "41-yard rush by Christian McCaffrey that gets him deep in Chicago Bears territory. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 at the Bears 23-yard line. And now Nashawn Wright is walking slowly off the sideline. With 5:55 left to go here in quarter number 1. Hopefully Nashawn Wright is okay. And Jalen Johnson, it was helmet to helmet with Jalen Johnson. He ran into his own guy. So hopefully that's not a concussion for Nashawn Wright. They ran into each other. So here we go. Tyreek Stevenson's out there for the Bears now. It's going to be a 1st 10 at the Bears 25 for the Niners. Brock Purdy hands off to Brian Robinson Jr. And Brian Robinson Jr. right up the gut for the Bears defense, dragging a couple of Bears players for another good gain all the way up to the Bears 10. So the run defense, non-existent right now on this drive. They are dominating right up the middle of that interior of the Bears defensive line. That's the biggest weakness for the Bears, that defensive line. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 at the Bears 10. Brock Purdy's going to be under center. Brian Robinson Jr. still in the game. It's going to be play action. Roll out for Brock Purdy. He's going to take off and run. He's looking. He has a seam. And it's going to be a touchdown Niners. Touchdown Brock Purdy. And the Niners take the lead with 4:52 remaining. So after a good start by the Bears defense, they have given up 2 scoring drives. Here in the first quarter, it is 13-7 San Francisco. He rolled out, nothing was there. And no one had eyes on Brock Purdy. And he was able to run it in himself, dove into the end zone. And it's going to be a touchdown San Francisco. So here he goes, Eddie Pinheiro. With 4:52 left, trying to make it a 14-7 lead for the Niners. And it is right down the middle. So with 14:52 left to go in quarter number 1, it's a 14-7 ball game in favor of San Francisco. And now, hey, this is when you need your offense, right? It's like we can't continue to be stagnant on offense. The defense gave you a big play right at the beginning. They gave you a 3-and-out, right? After giving up a touchdown drive, and you've given them what? 2 3-and-outs. Not sure what the DN was looking at on that play. Yeah, we start slow every game. This is what the Bears do, and it's very unfortunate that we have to play this way every single week by starting slow. But everyone knows that the Bears kind of just, they hang around. And sometimes you kind of wish they didn't play that way. So now it's a 14-7 lead for the San Francisco 49ers. With 4:52 left to go here in quarter number 1. Still in the first quarter. So a very, very long first quarter here. But we got to find some type of rhythm on offense. The Bears have yet to have a first down in this first quarter. That was a 3-play, 66-yard drive that only took 1:21 off the clock. It was propelled by that 41-yard run by Christian McCaffrey. Now the Bears will get their 3rd possession of their first quarter. Once again, 2 straight 3-and-outs. So definitely need to find some rhythm on offense. Yeah, and then they're talking about it right now. They're talking about 7 wins by 1 score, second most in team history. Talk about the Bears starting late. They're just like late bloomers in these football games, right? And that's, to me, I don't want to even call it a kryptonite because it's been a proven way for the Chicago Bears to win this year. But I do think that with some of these good teams, these better teams, you want to be able to start fast. But hey, I'm not going to complain about how the Chicago Bears have been winning because they've been getting it done like this all year long. Here we go. Devin Duvernay and Joshua Blackwell are back to return for the Bears. And here goes Eddie Pinheiro. And it is going to be returned by Joshua Blackwell. I don't know why he's coming out so slow. Like, he keeps hesitating. Joshua Blackwell keeps hesitating. Just take a fucking knee if you're going to not want to come out. He gets across the 20, so the Bears will have a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He keeps like acting like he's going to kneel and then runs out. Motherfucker, you're not Devin Hester. You're not Devin Hester. You're not like that. You're not that guy. So it's either you're going to come out with some fucking passion and heart or you're going to fucking take a knee. So here we go. 14-7 ball game in favor of the 49ers. 4:47 left. Caleb Williams going to start off under center at their own 23. DeAndre Swift in the backfield for the Bears. It's going to be play action for Caleb Williams. He's looking downfield. He throws downfield, and it is incomplete. It is incomplete. Looking downfield to Colston Loveland, but nothing there. No rhythm right now. Very, very slow start. Very, very slow start. The linebacker just got his hands on it. It was a good look, but he was going to get popped anyways. So here we go. 2nd and 10 for the Bears. 4:42 left. Caleb Williams going to be in shotgun at our own 23. Dropping back. Caleb Williams looking. He throws. It's caught by Luther Burden. Luther Burden gets the first down of the game. He's still going across right up to the 40-yard line. It's going to be a first down for the Bears. There we go. There we go. Give the ball to Luther Burden. Luther Burden, man, whenever you need a spark, he gets you that. He gets you that spark. Good out route throw to Luther Burden. And the Bears will have a 1st and 10 right around the 40-yard line of Chicago. Or he gets stepped out at the 38. It's going to be under center for Caleb Williams with DeAndre Swift in the backfield. It's going to be handed off to DeAndre Swift to the right side of the line. DeAndre Swift cuts it up. DeAndre Swift across the 40. Gets a good gain of 9. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Bears. See, that's what we need. That's exactly what you need. Run the football. Lull them to sleep. Hit them over the top. So here we go. 2nd and 1 for the Bears. Caleb Williams is going to be in shotgun at our own 41. Caleb Williams, play action, has some time. It's a screen to Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet gets right at the 50. It's going to be another first down for the Bears. Nice call. Very, very nice call. Screen to Cole Kmet. There is a penalty flag, though. There's a penalty flag. See what the call is. Illegal block a load of ways. It's on the defense, so the Bears get an extra 15 on the illegal block, which I don't know how you can illegal block on defense. But with 3:18 remaining, the Bears will now be at the Niners, I believe, 35-yard line. Okay, so he came low on Ozzie. 49ers linebacker came low and chopped him at the knees, and you're not allowed to do that. So personal foul. So now the Bears, with nearing 3 minutes left to go here in quarter number 1, are going to be at the Niners 35. Caleb Williams in shotgun, dropping back to throw. He has some decent time. He's looking. He takes a shot to the end zone. It's Luther Burden for a Bears touchdown. Let's go. Luther Burden for a 35-yard touchdown. Touchdown Bears. Welcome back, freaking Luther Burden. Good throw by Caleb. Good route by Luther Burden. It's a 35-yard strike. 14-13 with under 3 minutes left to play here in quarter number 1. Luther Burden has been just a great addition to this Bears offense. Cairo Santos to tie it up. And it is right down the middle. 14-14 with 2:58 left to go here in quarter number 1. Very, very good response. Very good response by the Bears. That's exactly what we needed. And there's a penalty flag here. We'll see what it is. Personal foul in San Francisco. That's what they called. We'll see what the Bears decide to do here. The field goal was good. Okay, so it's going to be enforced on the kickoff. It was leverage, personal foul leverage on the Niners. So they're going to assess that on the kickoff. Field goal is good. So it's going to be 14-14, tie ball game with 2:58 left to go here in quarter number 1. This is what I kind of expected. I expected it to kind of be a high-scoring game. I really did, because I just know the Bears can score points. I just know they start off really, really slow. And I know that our defense takes away the football, which they did. but they also can give up a lot of points as well and give a lot of yards like we've seen already in this game. But what a response by the Bears offense that ends with a Caleb Williams 35-yard touchdown or 33-yard touchdown reception to Luther Burden. Luther Burden's second receiving touchdown of the year. And I cannot wait to get fully healthy at the receiver position. I cannot wait to get Rome back, to get Rome, Luther, DJ, right? All back on the field together. We've been missing Rome for what, about 4 weeks now? Trying to keep him healthy for the playoffs. Obviously, some couple of good throws. Couple of good throws by Caleb Williams on that drive. Now he's 4 for 8, 61 yards, and a passing touchdown. Luther Burden, 2 catches for 45 yards and a touchdown. Cole Kmet, 2 catches for 16 yards. Now let's see if the Bears defense can give us one. Let's see if they can give us another one or 3 and out. And it starts off with, really slowing down Christian McCaffrey, right? He is the lifeline along with, of course, George Kittle, which he is out tonight. Christian McCaffrey is the lifeline, right? He gets things going, opens up things for Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense. You have to try to limit him or try your best to slow him down. If you can slow him down, which it's a tough task, right? Very, very tough task. But if you can slow him down, you're in a very good position. Here we go. Cairo Santos is set to kick off to San Francisco. It'll be San Francisco's, I believe, 4th possession of this first quarter. We are still in the first quarter, and what an entertaining first quarter it has been. It's like a heavyweight matchup right now. Both teams going back and forth. So Nashawn Wright is back for the Bears defense. He will be able to start this next possession, so that's really good news. Cairo Santos kicks off, and it is, oh my goodness, Cairo Santos just kicked it out of bounds. The Niners will get it out to 40. Like, what are we doing? I'm confused. So it was a free kick out of bounds. Let me see where it's spotted now. It's going to be spotted at the 25-yard line. For some reason, I thought it was the 40, but he kicks the ball out of bounds. It's going to be spotted at the 25. I think it depends where it goes. These new kicking rules are kind of confusing. So here we go. 2:58 remaining here in quarter number 1. The Niners have a first 10 at their own 25-yard line. Brock Purdy starts off in shotgun. It's going to be play action. He's looking. He throws it to Ricky Purcell, and it's going to be incomplete. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Looking for look like a quick screen to Ricky Purcell, but nothing there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. I need to learn about these kicking rules. These kicking rules are confusing now that they're doing it differently. Here we go. 2nd and 10 for San Francisco. 2nd and 10 for San Francisco. Brock Purdy's going to be under center. Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. Motion over Juszczyk. It's going to be play action. The Bears, still no pressure. He has all day to throw. He's going to throw deep, and he is wide open, Ricky Purcell, in Bears territory. Like, all the way to the Bears 45. What is going on in our secondary? So it's a big play for Ricky Purcell, and once again, Brock Purdy has all freaking day to throw. Like, come on, defense. He has all day to throw, Dennis Allen. And Nashawn Wright just got routed up. That was just an excellent route by Ricky Purcell. He got routed up, Nashawn Wright did. And he was wide open. So here we go. In Bears territory at the 45. It's going to be handed off to Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey right up the middle. He's across the 40 to the Bears 39. So good start on that play with 2 minutes remaining here in quarter number 1. Like, man. Like, we can't let Brock Purdy just sit there. That was a gain of 7 by Christian McCaffrey. So 2nd and 3. Christian McCaffrey from the Bears 39 is going to be under center. Brock Purdy hands off to Christian McCaffrey, and the Bears defense misses a couple tackles in the backfield. He's able to get a yard. But there is a penalty flag. There's a penalty flag after the gain of 1. Give something to us. Give us a call. Give us a call. So no foul. Like, why you keep throwing the flag if there's no foul? I hate when refs do that. Refs will just throw flags, and then they'll sit there and consult with each other for about 5 minutes. Like, don't throw the flag. So here we go. It's going to be a 3rd and short for San Francisco. It's going to be a 3rd and 2. Once again, they had Christian McCaffrey in the backfield there. He's able to get a gain of 1. Brock Purdy hands off to Christian McCaffrey. Oh, no, it's an RPO for Christian McCaffrey, and he is going to be able to dive forward for the first down. Gets about a gain of 3. So first 10 49ers, they did the RPO there. Once again, Christian McCaffrey, he can run. This guy can move. So as we near a minute left to go, once again, too many big plays given up by this Bears defense in this first quarter. And they have a 1st and 10 now. First and 10, right at around the Bears' 32-yard line. It's going to be a toss to Christian McCaffrey to the left side of the line. And the Bears defense does a good job. Andrew Billings limits him to probably a loss of 1 there. I think it's going to be a no gain, but it looked like it was going to be a loss of 1, and it is a loss of 1. So it's going to be a 2nd and 11 as we are winding down quarter number 1. Let's see if they try to run one more play here. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Brock Purdy in shotgun. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Hold your water. 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 They're not trying to run a play. And they're going to let the clock run out here for the end of quarter number 1. They're trying to get the Bears to jump off sides. Nothing gives. And at the end of quarter number 1, it's a tied ball game, 14-14. But once again, the Niners are in Bears territory. They're at the Bears 35-yard line. Once again, an interesting first quarter. You start off with the pick 6 by TJ Edwards. And then, the Niners respond. The Bears start out with two straight 3-and-outs. The Niners score again. They go up 14-7. The Bears offense finally gets going with Luther Burden with that 33-yard touchdown dot from Caleb Williams to make it a 14-14 ball game. So very, very interesting and entertaining first quarter against the Niners. Yeah, definitely got to make some adjustments in terms of just getting some pressure, right? Getting some pressure on Brock Purdy. He is way too comfortable. And I'm pretty sure the 49er fans are saying the same thing about Caleb Williams, right? That he's just sitting back there all day with all day to throw. All freaking day to throw. I will say this. I understand, there were circumstances and stuff, but the Bears have already scored more points, I think, from their matchup last year. I think if I'm not mistaken, the Bears only scored, 13 points or something like that against the Niners last season. And I know it's different teams, different coaches, right? Purdy is playing really, really well. He does not have 3 TD passes in the first quarter, though. He has a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown, but also he has that pick 6 as well. But Purdy is playing very, very good football. I have a lot of respect for Brock Purdy. I really, really do. Let's see what the Bears defense could do. They have them in a 2nd and 11. The Niners are in Chicago territory at the Bears' 35-yard line. Yeah, still got TDs, but, three. I don't know what you're saying 3 TDs for. He doesn't have, well, I guess you could say, yeah, he did throw a touchdown to us. I get what you're saying now. It took me a while. A little slow there. So here we go. 2nd and 11 for the Niners at the Bears' 35-yard line. Brock Purdy dropping back to throw. He's looking. Has time once again. He throws, and it's caught by Ricky Pearsall once again. For a first down on 2nd and 11. Like, our secondary is getting cooked. Our secondary is getting cooked. Ricky Pearsall is having a really, really good game. And I know they missed him on that side of the ball. It's going to be caught, and it's, going to be a first 10 at the Bears' 21-yard line. Brock Purdy at the Bears' 21. It's going to be handed off to Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey has a lane. Christian McCaffrey all the way up to the Bears' 5. 1st and goal, Niners. It's going to be a long back-and-forth game if you can't slow Christian McCaffrey down. And Brock Purdy has time. I will tell you that. The Bears have to figure it out. This will probably be the best running back we'll play all year, for sure. The best running back we'll play all year. So here we go. Niners have a 1st and goal at the Bears' 5-yard line. Christian McCaffrey still in the backfield. He has 9 carries for 770 yards in the first half. It's going to be tossed to Christian McCaffrey. Bears coming up. Christian McCaffrey's going to walk in. Touchdown 49ers. They respond with 13:44 left to go here in half number 1. 20-14 San Francisco. So, hey, if this is the game that's going to beat Caleb, then let it be that. If this is the type of game it's going to be, well, fuck it. If we have to go 60-60, right? If we have to put up 60 points, so freaking be it. So freaking be it. Yeah, the Bears absolutely had no one there. Like, the Bears had no one there. Here we go. Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. Snaps good, holds good, and it's going to be right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 21-14 lead with 13:44 remaining in half number 1. It may be a back and forth one, Bears fans. It may be a back and forth type of game, and Christian McCaffrey, you can't keep him out of the end zone for long. But the big thing here, once again, I keep saying this until I'm blue in the face. It's the lack of pressure on Brock Purdy. It's the lack of pressure on Brock Purdy. And that's going to be the Bears' kryptonite going into the playoffs, because you see this with every team we play, that they don't get consistent pressure on the quarterback. They usually get probably, 1 sack, maybe 2 if we're lucky a game, but usually a half or 1 sack a game. But once again, good answer by Brock Purdy and the 49ers. Let's see if the Bears can come back and continue to answer. We also have a very high-powered offense. This is what you want to see, right? You want to see if Caleb Williams and Penn Johnson can win these type of games, right? Can they win these shootouts? We saw it kind of earlier in the year against the Cincinnati Bengals, where it was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But obviously 21 points in the first half by the Bears defense is definitely not good. Not good at all. Yeah, the Bears defense after the pick 6 has been not good. Not good at all. Yep, let Caleb cook. That's what I'm saying. This is kind of what you want to see, right? This is exactly what you want to see. You want to see if we can go back and forth. Because I still consider the 49ers, despite all their injuries, being one of the NFC's best, right? And they've proven it with their coach, with their quarterback, with Christian McCaffrey, right? You want to see if you can go toe-to-toe with one of the NFC's best. They are still fighting for the number 1 seed just as much as we are fighting for the number 1 seed, right? They are the team that is supposed to be here, and we're the team that's not supposed to be here. We have to earn that respect. Here we go. Devin Duvernay and Joshua Blackwell are set to return. And Joshua Blackwell, if you're going to return it like a man. Stop trying to hesitate and then coming out. You're not fucking Devin Hester. You're not that guy. You're a good special teamer, but you're not Devin Hester when it comes to returning the football. So you either going to kneel it in the end zone or you're going to return it. So Pinheiro kicks off, and the Bears are going to finally kneel it. Thank you, Joshua Blackwell. Thank you. He takes a knee, and the Bears will have a 1st and 10. So here we go. Once again, yet to get the running game going. Had a couple of good runs by DeAndre Swift. But it's been mostly throwing the football. And the Bears have a 1st 10 at their own 35. Caleb Williams going to be under center. Kyle Monangai in the game. Pushing over is Cole Kmet. It's going to be handed off to Monangai to the right side of the line. There goes Kyle Monangai. He has some space. He's across the 50 into Niners territory. All the way up to the Niners about 48-yard line. So good start for the Bears on this drive. Kyle Monangai to the right side of the line, and he only had one man to beat. I'm surprised he didn't run that dude over. Yeah, Joshua Blackwell, man, needed to take that knee, but good start. He only had one man to beat, so here we go. 1st 10 for the Bears. Caleb Williams, play action. He's looking. He throws to Kyle Monangai. Kyle Monangai makes a man miss. Kyle Monangai gets another 1st down. Across the 40, all the way up to the Niners about 37-yard line. So 2 1st downs in a row. Kyle Monangai, once again, along with Luther Burden and Colston Loveland, has been a massive addition to this offense. Has been a massive addition. So the Bears in Niners territory at the Niners 37-yard line. Caleb Williams going to be under center. Kyle Monangai still in the game. And they got him. It's going to be a free play for the Bears. The Bears, Caleb Williams driving back. He's looking. He rolls to his right. This is going to be a free play. He takes a shot towards the end zone. It's going to be caught by Colston Loveland on the free play. It's going to be a touchdown, Chicago Bears. Offside defense. It's declined. It's a touchdown for Caleb Williams and Colston Loveland on a free play. Let's go, Caleb. Let's go. Got him with the hard count. It was a free play. Rolls out to his right. He throws an absolute strike to Colston Loveland for a 2nd touchdown of the game. Love it. I love it. A 36-yard dart to Colston Loveland. And here's Cairo Santos for the extra point. Snaps good, holds good. It's right down the middle. And the Bears strike back. It's 21-21 with 12:20 left to go here in half number 1. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Like I said, if this is going to be a 60-point shootout, so fucking be it. If that's what they need to do, to get the win, so be it. That was some elite quarterbacking right there, though. That was elite quarterback play. You're talking about drawing some offsides with the hard count and then just making it count. Making it count. That was a dart. That was a freaking dart. Nice job, Colston. Nice freaking throw, Caleb. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Come on. So with that touchdown, Caleb Williams is now 6 for 10 for 108 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns. Obviously, Colston Lebanon that was his first catch of the game with a touchdown. Obviously, Kyle Monungai has some big plays as well. So the rookie is getting involved. Here we go. It's going to be returned. They're going to be across the 20. And the Bears special teams does a very, very good job. He gets up to about the 27. So San Francisco will have a first 10 at their own 27. And Cairo Santos is like kicking these line drives tonight. He's like kicking these weird line drives. Back and forth game. San Francisco has had 26 plays compared to the Bears' 14. So here we go. Brock Purdy is going to be in shotgun. It's going to be handed off to Christian McCaffrey, and they do a better job here. Christian McCaffrey still gets about a gain of 4. But once again, just don't let him get to that second level. 12 minutes remaining here in half number 1. And remember, the Bears get the football to start half number 2 because they won the toss and they elected to defer. So 2nd and 6 for San Francisco. It would be really nice for the Bears defense. I'm not saying turnover, but just get some type of, punting situation. Brock Purdy from their own 32. It's going to be in shotgun. It's going to be fake toss, play action. He looks, once again, wide open as the tight end. Holy moly, we are struggling. We are struggling with, who is that guy? We are struggling. It's caught. It's going to be a first and 10 for San Francisco. Jaquan Brisker, man, you are struggling, bro. You are struggling in coverage, my guy. So it's going to be a first and 10 for San Francisco. All the way up at their own 42. Brock Purdy under center. It's going to be handed off to Christian McCaffrey. He bounces it out. He's going to surge forward to about the 45. So it's going to be a gain of 3 for San Francisco. It's going to be which defense can really just make a stop. Obviously, the Bears got that huge play to start the game with that pick 6. But ever since then, the Niners have scored 21 unanswered points on this Bears defense. So 2nd and 7 from their own 45. Brock Purdy's going to be under center. Christian McCaffrey still in the backfield. It's going to be a reverse to, I think that's Kendrick Bourne. He's going to get, or Sky Moore, my apologies. It's going to be a nice reverse play. He's going to get into Bears territory. First 10 Niners to the Bears 45. They did a nice little reverse. And once again, Kyle Shanahan is one of the best at calling plays as well. Like, this is a chess match between two of the best play callers in the game. The Bears defense has no answers right now. They really have, like, Dennis Allen has no answers right now for this 49ers offense. So here we go. Bears, from the Bears 45 now. First and 10. Under 10 minutes left to go. It's going to be play action. Brock Purdy once again has time. He's looking. And Dawson Booker with the big sack right behind. Brock Purdy goes down. It's a sack. Very, very good job. Let's go. Brock Purdy had no idea that he was coming. Pause. That was a very pause moment. That was a very big pause moment. So nearing 9 minutes left to go here in the half. The Bears finally get their first sack of the game. It's from Brock Purdy's blind side. I'm surprised he didn't try to punch out that football. So it pushes them back into their own territory at the Niners 48. It's going to be 2nd and 17. It's going to be empty backfield for the 49ers. Dropping back is Brock Purdy. He's looking. It's caught by Christian McCaffrey, and we give up another 15. Like, out of all people that you need to watch, it's Christian McCaffrey, especially on 2nd and 17. Holy moly. Here we go. 3rd and 2. Like, how? Like, Bears, Dennis Allen, how do you not know that he's going to go to Christian McCaffrey? And he can't, that's not going to work. He can't guard him. Tremaine Edmonds can't guard Christian McCaffrey. Here we go. 3rd and 3 now. After it was a 2nd and 17. They're in Bears territory. At the Bears, about 38-yard line. Brock Purdy is going to be under center. Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. And it is going to be a timeout for San Francisco with 8:10 remaining here in half number 1 as the game clock was winding down. I said in the pregame show that I did with Isaiah Fry that I know Christian McCaffrey, he's going to get his yardage. He's going to get his touches, right? But on 2nd and 17, you can't allow him to make that play, to put them in a 3rd and manageable. You cannot allow him to make that play. Here we go. 3rd and 3 for San Francisco. 8:12 remaining here in half number 1. They're once again in Bears territory at the Bears 38. Brock Purdy dropping back in shotgun. He's looking. He has time. He throws back shoulder, and it's incomplete. It's incomplete. It's incomplete. Jaquan Brisker in coverage. It's going to be 4th and 3 for San Francisco with 8:07 remaining. So very, very good job. And it looks like the Niners offense is going to stay on the field for the time being. Very, very good coverage by Jaquan Brisker. Here we go. 4th and 3, and they're going to go for it. 8:07 remaining. They're not going to punt here. Hold your water, though. Brock Purdy's going to be in shotgun. And they're going to go. Brock Purdy dropping back. He throws, and it is caught. Complete by Ricky Pearsall. Damn. On Deshaun Wright in coverage. As under 8 to go here in half number 1. Deshaun Wright is having a tough time against Ricky Pearsall in this first half. That's just a good play by Ricky Pearsall. He just won the route. Here we go. Now at the Bears 25. It's going to be handed off to Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey gets another gain of about 5. 2 up to the 20-yard line. Nearing 7 minutes left to go here in half number 1. 21-21 ball game, but the 49ers are once again driving. 2nd and 6 for San Francisco from the Bears' 20-yard line. Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy hands off to Brian Robinson Jr. Brian Robinson Jr. surges forward. All the way up to about the 16-yard line of Chicago. Gets another gain of 4. And it's going to be a 3rd and short for San Francisco. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for San Francisco. At the Bears' 16-yard line. Christian McCaffrey is back in the game. Brock Purdy's going to be in shotgun. It's going to be handed off to Christian McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey had him in the backfield, and he's able to make a man miss. Some terrible tackling all the way up to the Bears' 10-yard line. That's some terrible fucking tackling by Chicago. That was some terrible tackling. So under 6 minutes left to go. Had him in the backfield. He's able to make a man miss in the backfield. He gets a first down. Just got to make that play. Montez Sweat. You guys got to make that play. Put you in a freaking blender. Here we go. 1st and goal for the Niners. Brock Purdy under center. Brock Purdy tossed to Christian McCaffrey. And once again, the Bears get there, and this time they get him in the backfield for about a loss of 1.5 yards. 2nd and goal. That's exactly what you have to do. You got to make the play. I know it's not easy. You got to make the play. Here we go. Second and goal for San Francisco. 5 minutes remaining. Brock Purdy from the Bears 11 is going to be in shotgun. Brian Robinson Jr. to the right of Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy driving back to throw. He's looking. It's a quick throw, and it is going to be complete to Jawan Jennings to the Bears 7, but it's going to be a third and goal now. Deshaun Wright on the coverage and the tackle. 4.5 minutes left to go. Bears trying to make a stand here. 21-21 ball game. Christian McCaffrey is now back in the game. Just watch that motherfucker. Just watch Christian McCaffrey. or Pearsall. Brock Purdy in shotgun from the Bears 7. He's driving back to throw. The Bears send 4. Brock Purdy has time. He throws to the end zone. It's intercepted by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. It's intercepted in the end zone. The Bears have it, but there is a penalty flag. There's a penalty flag, though. Ah, man, you motherfuckers. Illegal use of the hands. Automatic first down. Wipe out the interception. Illegal use hands on Chicago. You lucky son of a motherfuckers. You lucky motherfuckers. Let's see. I think it was on C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Let's see. So he just got him in the face mask. Ricky Pearsall. Dang, wipes out the interception. So here we go. Now it's going to be another first and goal for the Niners at the Bears 3 after the penalty. It's going to be Brock Purdy under center. Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. It's going to be handed off to Christian McCaffrey, and the Bears defense, once again, does a good job limiting him to no gain with 4 minutes remaining. The Bears had their second interception of the game, but it was wiped out by the penalty. Second and goal. Under 4 to go here in half number 1. It's been a back and forth game. The Niners have dominated the time of possession, 20 minutes compared to the Bears 5. But all the Bears have done is explosive plays. They haven't really had the ball a lot because they've been explosive plays downfield. Second and goal. And it's going to be another timeout for San Francisco with 3:27 remaining here in half number 1. Damn, CJ. Good play. Good play. You got to keep your hands a little bit more down. Got to keep your hands down there. Definitely a big play. Wiped out. Credit to the 49ers, keeping the Bears offense off the field, right? Keeping the Bears offense off the field. But when the Bears offense is on the field, at least they're making it count. Here we go. Second and goal for San Francisco. 3:27 remaining. Brock Purdy in shotgun. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage now. Christian McCaffrey to the left. He's going to hand off to Christian McCaffrey. Oh, it's going to be RPO once again. And Brock Purdy with his second rushing touchdown of the game. It was a RPO on a keeper. Way too easy. 3-yard touchdown. Niners take the lead back. With 3:23 remaining, the Niners are up 27-21. Yeah, when you look at that play, he didn't really, I don't know, it grazed his face mask. It grazed his face mask, but it's all good. So Eder Pinheiro kicks it through, and it's 28-21 San Francisco with 3:23 remaining here in half number 1. So the good thing here is the Bears defense almost had a big-time takeaway, obviously with the penalty. The big thing here is that the Bears can go down and score. They do get the football to start half number 1. They do get the football to start half number 1. I mean, half number 2. My apologies. Half number 2. So let's see what the Bears offense, if they can respond here. Obviously, some unfortunate series of events for C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Had a nice interception in the end zone on 3rd and goal, but the illegal contact wiped out the penalty. And obviously, this is a back and forth football game right now. You have last 5 possessions of Bears 49ers have all been touchdowns. Have all been touchdowns. And once again, we have not seen, and it's good that the Bears offense actually decided to, come to life, right? Because usually, they start slow, but they know that the defense is struggling right now. And there's going to have to be some massive adjustments in the locker room by Dennis Allen. And one of them is, once again, trying to send more pressure on Brock Purdy. Obviously, Ricky Pearsall is having a major impact on this game as well. Is having a major impact on this game as well. You look at some of the stats for the 49ers. Obviously, Brock Purdy, 11 for 17, 148 yards, 1 passing touchdown, 1 interception. Christian McCaffrey is up to 98 yards on 16 carries, has a rushing touchdown himself. Brock Purdy has 4 carries for 21 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Pearsall is up to 3 catches for 57. Jake Tungis is 5 catches, 48 yards, and a touchdown. So definitely the key is being prepared for that RPO. I think the Bears are worried about Christian McCaffrey, and rightfully so. And that's when they hit us with the RPO of Brock Purdy. So here you go. Joshua Blackwell and Devin Duvernay are back to return for the Bears with 3:23 remaining, and the Bears still have all 3 timeouts, so they can really keep the playbook wide open here. And it's kicked off, and it is going to be returnable for Devin Duvernay. Devin Duvernay's first opportunity. Devin Duvernay trying to find a lane, and he finds something small. There is a penalty flag. It's going to be on Chicago. Man, all the penalties are on the Bears right now. It's going to be holding on the Bears. So it's a 10-yard penalty. So it's going to push them back pretty deep in their own territory with 3:18 remaining here in half number 1. The 49ers are up 28-21 as they once again responded to the Bears' last touchdown to Colston Loveland. Here we go. From our own 20, Caleb Williams is going to be under center. It's going to be play action. Caleb Williams looking. Has time. He's going to roll out to his right. Caleb Williams, he's going to take off with his legs, and he's going to get a modest gain of about 3 yards there. So good job by Caleb Williams. As pressure was coming on the back end, he is able to scamper for a couple of yards to stay ahead of the chains. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. It's going to be a gain of 2. I thought he got 3 there. But it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Bears at their own 22. Caleb Williams in shotgun. Caleb Williams. Toss to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift cuts up. There goes DeAndre Swift. He gets a first down across the 30. 2 up to the Bears 31 as there's 2.5 minutes left to go here in half number 1. As I think they're going to let the clock roll down to the 2-minute warning. You can try one more play. The clock's winding down. 2:05 remaining. Caleb Williams motioning over his Luther Burden, and they are going to let the clock go down to the 2-minute warning. So the Bears will have a fresh set of downs, 2-minute warning at their own 31. All 3 timeouts still available for Chicago as well. 28-21 ball game in favor of San Francisco. You know, it's funny. A lot of people expected this. A lot of people kind of expected this back and forth type of football game, right? Just back and forth. But the Bears still have plenty of time from their own 31-yard line. Obviously, starting to see the running game kind of start coming to life for Chicago. But the big question is the adjustment that Dennis Allen needs to make at halftime to try to slow up Christian McCaffrey. You're talking about 16 carries for 98 yards. And once again, Christian McCaffrey will be the best running back we face all year long. All year long. But besides, I guess, Jahmyr Gibbs, right? But it has not been pretty for this Bears defense. And then Brock Purdy with his rushing ability right on the RPO. They're absolutely killing us in the red zone with Brock Purdy and his ability to run. Once again, I do appreciate you guys tuning in for this back and forth Sunday night football matchup. Once halftime hits, I will take a quick little break, but be back shortly for the start of half number 2. Someone said in the comment section, no doubt I can't even be excited at all about this game because 49ers have scored so easily on every drive. Absolutely, I get that. Yeah, definitely need more pressure. Definitely need more pressure on Brock. Need more pressure on Brock Purdy. They got a sack on that last drive, had him at 2nd and 17, but then they gave up 15 yards or 14 yards to Christian McCaffrey on the very next play. So that definitely can't happen. There we go. 2 minutes remaining at our own 31. Caleb Williams going to be in shotgun. DeAndre Swift in the backfield with Caleb Williams. Motioning over is Devin Duvernay. Changing the play. The line of scrimmage. There's going to be 6 on the clock. Caleb Williams hands off to DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift surges forward for pretty modest gain. Be up to the 34-yard line as the clock continues to run. It's going to be a 2nd, I believe, 7 for the Bears. Once again, just staying ahead of the chains here. Let's see what they gave us there. I think it was a gain of 3, and it was a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for the Bears. It's going to be empty backfield for Caleb Williams in shotgun here. Motioning over is Colston Loveland. Caleb Williams driving back to throw. Good protection. Good time. He rolls out. He throws. And he just misses Colston Loveland high. So he just missed Colston Loveland high. I think he had him open, but he was rolling out, threw on off his back foot. Didn't really have his feet planted, which that's what Caleb Williams does. And he just misses him high. So it's going to be a 3rd and 7 now for the Bears. Oh, yeah, he had him open. You got to make that throw, Caleb. Sometimes he makes the easy throws hard. I'll tell you that. So 3rd and 7 for the Bears. 1:21 remaining here in half number 1. They're down 28-21. Caleb Williams going to be empty backfield shotgun. The Niners look like they're going to bring some pressure here. Motion over is Luther Burden. Caleb Williams with pressure in his face. Drops back, and he's going to have to throw it away. The Niners sent some pressure, and the Bears will have to punt. That's exactly what San Francisco needed, too. So the Bears will punt away with 1:15 remaining, where the Niners have 1 timeout. Yeah, that was a good stop by San Francisco. So it's 28-21. Torrey Taylor, we need a good punt here. Snaps good, holds good. Torrey Taylor gets the punt away. And it's another pretty good punt. And nice hit. Nice hit by Jonathan Jones there. Drops Sky Moore at the Niners 5-yard line with 1:06 remaining. So good special teams play. Very, very good play. So the Niners do have a long field. They have that one timeout. So the Bears defense, we need you to make a stop. Gotta make a stop. The Bears do get the football to start half number 2. Once again, on that 2nd and 7 play, Colston Loveland was wide open. And sometimes right now, the next hurdle for Caleb Williams is being able to make those touch passes, right? Those easy throws. We have seen him made some outstanding throws to Luther Burden and Colston Loveland, where those throws are very difficult. He makes the difficult throws look very easy. But sometimes he makes the very easy, simple throws very, very hard. So that is the next hurdle for Caleb Williams. Yeah, so good play by the special teams. As Sky Moore gets dropped at their own 9-yard line. There is still 1:06 left. But can the Bears defense prevent the 49ers from scoring? And I liked what the Niners did there. 3rd and 7, something that the Bears need to try to do to Brock Purdy, is they brought pressure. It made Caleb Williams evade the pocket to his right, veering backwards, and he had nothing. All he can do is throw the football away. Obviously, outside, if they didn't call the hands to the face, Brock Purdy has 2 interceptions. So the Bears defense is there, right? But it's Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey has 5 missed tackles forced in this game alone. It's not like Brock Purdy's throwing fast, right? So you have to try to get some pressure on him. That's the main thing. Here we go, 1:06 remaining. Let's see if the Bears defense can try to get us to halftime. Bears still have all 3 of their timeouts. Brock Purdy is going to be in shotgun from their own 9. Motion over is Ricky Pearsall. It's going to be dropping back. They do a stunt. Here comes some pressure. Brock Purdy's able to escape, evade. He's running, and Montez Sweat's able to run him down. He gets across the 10, but had an opportunity at a safety there and was able to evade. Was able to get a couple of yards with his legs. And the Bears used their first timeout with 57 seconds remaining. So the Bears actually ran a successful stunt on that play. And once again, had a free shot at Brock Purdy. But once again, he's also a very elusive quarterback in the pocket. Hard to bring down. Ends up getting a gain of 2 with his legs. Total yards in this first half, 291 for San Francisco and 154 for the Bears. 19 first downs for the 49ers, 8 first downs for the Bears, and an 8.1 yards per play for the Bears, and 6.9 for the 49ers. So a back and forth game in terms of offensive football. 57 seconds remaining, 2nd and 8 for the Niners. It's going to be an empty backfield for Brock Purdy. Now he brings Christian McCaffrey to the right of him. It's going to be a delayed handoff to Christian McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey surges forward across the 15. 52 seconds left. The Bears use their second timeout, obviously trying to, I imagine, get the football back at least one more time. But you're gonna have to stop them here. I imagine if the Bears do not stop them here, then they will probably let the clock run down and force San Francisco to use their timeout. But I think Ben Johnson's trying to get one more offensive possession where, you know, when you have an explosive offense, sometimes you don't need timeouts, right? You're able to push the ball downfield. Here we go. 52 seconds remaining. It's a 3rd and 2. The last play was a gain of 6 on the delayed handoff to Christian McCaffrey. He is now over 100 yards. It's going to be Brock Purdy from the Bears' 18-yard line, empty backfield shotgun. Christian McCaffrey is out wide as a receiver. Brock Purdy drops back. The Bears send 4. He's looking, and it is caught in a first down for San Francisco. The Bears had an opportunity to make a play right at the line. But once again, another catch by Tunges, the tight end, and the 49ers laying the clock run down. They're at their own 22. 34 seconds remaining. Brock Purdy driving back to throw. He's looking. Here comes some pressure. It's caught once again by Robinson. Now it's 24 seconds. And the 49ers continue and hurry up from their own 26 now. Brock Purdy dropping back to throw once again. The Bears send 4. He throws it. It's caught by Christian McCaffrey. Just make the tackle. And they make the tackle. And with 12 seconds remaining, the 49ers finally use their final timeout of the first half. And Christian McCaffrey's tired. You can tell he's exhausted out there. He is the lifeline for San Francisco. He is the workhorse. Once again, you have to consider this as well, that the Bears, man, are a really good second half team. They make adjustments. And this game, even down by 7, is a very, very good spot for the Bears to be in. Obviously, the tight end Tunges is 6 catches for 53 yards and a touchdown. He's had a big first half with George Kittle out. So here we go. It's going to be shotgun for Purdy. They're throwing 33. It's going to be delayed handoff for Christian McCaffrey. We got to tackle him. Tackle him! And they get all the way to the 50 as the clock is 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that's going to be halftime. So obviously they did a delayed handoff. He got another big gain, about 15 yards at the end of the half. And at halftime, it's going to be 28-21 49ers. And the Bears will get the second half kickoff. So the Bears defense barely did what they needed to do. And they're down by 7. Like I mentioned, I will be taking a quick little break, but I will be back for the start of the second half. Bear down, guys. All right, what's going on, Bears fans? I am back as we're about to begin the second half of this matchup. The 49ers are up by a score of 28-21 over the Chicago Bears. And honestly, the big key for the Bears in the second half is one, when you're on offense, trying to get the run game going to the point where you're dominating the time of possession and keeping the 49ers off the field, trying to limit their touches. And then when the 49ers are on the field, the Bears defense, right, despite, obviously that first play, pick six by TJ Edwards, and then, I think that was a little bit of a soft call on that second interception by CJ Gardner-Johnson. You have to try to get pressure on Brock Purdy. He has way too much time to throw back there. Obviously, they're having a tough time tackling as well. They're having a tough time coveraging. So a lot of mistakes by that defense in the first half. But a pretty good showing by Caleb Williams and the Bears offense. He has 2 passing touchdowns, one to Colson Loveland, one to Luther Burden on some big time throws down the field. But just trying to get the run game going. The good news for Bears fans is that we know that we're a second half team. We know that we make pretty good adjustments, and we know that if we are close in the fourth quarter, that's when this team really starts to turn it on. So let's hope they make the proper adjustments and maybe hopefully get yet another comeback win over here against the 49ers. The good news is that the Bears do get the football to start half number 2. And another good thing as well is that this is a very good litmus test to see where we truly are against the NFC's best. If the Bears lose this game, they're still in the running for the 2 seed. They would still have to just beat the Detroit Lions next week. Obviously, if they lose tonight and the 49ers end up hanging on to this game, then they are out of the running for the number 1 seed in the NFC playoff picture. So we'll see if the Bears can respond on this this first drive of the second half and see if they can get it done. But like I said, I was just texting my dad, and I was like, the good news is they're down by 7. And we all know that the Bears are a second half type of team. They always finish the game really, really strong. They just have a will to stay in games and win. So we'll see if that holds true today against also a team in the San Francisco 49ers that they're on a 5-game winning streak. You have a quarterback in Brock Purdy that's playing at a pretty good high level. But yeah, the key here is trying to limit and contain Christian McCaffrey, not only as a runner, but as a passer, and then just trying to get more pressure on Brock Purdy with surprise blitzes. But when you're looking at some of the stats for this football game before we start half number 2, Caleb Williams is 6 for 12, 108 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, no interceptions. Of course, Kyle Monangai, 3 carries, 24 yards, 3 carries for DeAndre Swift, 1 for Caleb Williams. They only have 7 carries in general right now. Caleb Williams has 1 rush for 2 yards as well. So 7 carries, 12 passes, 19 total plays. So the Bears haven't been on the field too much. And when they are on the field, it's just a lot of explosive plays. When you look at the San Francisco 49ers, Purdy 14 for 20, 164 yards, 1 passing touchdown, 1 interception. Christian McCaffrey, 18 carries for 121 yards and a rushing touchdown. Brock Purdy has 2 rushing touchdowns to go along with 1 of his passing touchdowns. Ricky Pearsall, 3 carries for 57 yards. But yeah, time of possession is a big factor here, is that when the 49ers have the ball, they are long, sustained drives, keeping the Bears off the field. And that's why when the Bears are on the field, it's very pivotal that the Bears score. Yeah, I have a lot of faith in the Bears, man. This is what they kind of been all season long. They've been, fighting from behind. Yeah, but the defense has to figure out a way to get a couple of 3 and outs. It doesn't always have to be turnovers, right? It doesn't always have to be turnovers for the Bears. They can find a way to maybe get some short drives, right? Get some 3 and outs, especially when your offense scores. Your offense scores, right? You need to try to get them off the field. So here we go. Once again, the Bears do get the football to start quarter number 3. It's a 28-21 ball game in favor of the 49ers. What is that, Inspector Gadget? He said, hey, KIEQ, you need to add your name for Kings of the Midway. So here we go. Let's go ahead and put quarter number 3. Once again, the Bears will get the football to start half number 2. As Eddie Pinheiro will kick off with Devin Duvernay and Joshua Blackwell back to return. Okay, I see. And it will be Joshua Blackwell. He will take a knee, and the Bears will have a 1st and 10 at their own 35. Here we go. 1st and 10, they were interviewing Ben Johnson as candid as he always is, right? Not much. But 1st 10 from their own 35. Caleb Williams under center. Kyle Monangai is in the backfield. Now they bring Smythe in I formation for the Bears. It's going to be play action. Let's pick up for Caleb Williams. It's connected to Smythe out of the backfield, and he gets a quick 1st down for the Bears. I like how they use Smythe as well. They usually use him in I formation in the backfield, and sometimes he comes up with a couple of big catches, and that's exactly what they did on that 1st down play. It's a quick catch to Durham Smythe, and it's a 1st 10 for the Bears. Nice blitz pickup by Kyle Monangai, and they are quickly, they're just seeing where he, yeah, that's a 1st down. So 1st down and 10. At their own 45. Caleb Williams in shotgun. Dropping back to throw. He's looking. It's caught by DJ Moore across the 50. Into Niners territory at the Niners 48-yard line. And it's going to be about 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3 for the Bears. I think that was DJ Moore's first catch of the game. Once again, they're just trying to bring pressures, and Caleb Williams did a good job of getting the football out of his hands quick. So 2nd and 2 for the Bears. Kyle Monangai in the backfield. Now at the Niners 47-yard line. It's going to be handed off to Kyle Monangai. Kyle Monangai gets another 1st down across the 45 to the 49ers 42. So after a couple of plays, the Bears are already 2 1st downs and at the 49ers 42-yard line. With 13 and a half minutes left to go here in quarter number 3, the Bears have a 1st and 10. Caleb Williams under center from the Niners 42. Kyle Monangai still in the game. Caleb Williams hands off to Kyle Monangai. And a very good play by San Francisco. It's going to be a loss of 3. He gets taken down in the backfield at the 49ers 45-yard line. So it's going to be a 2nd and 13 for Chicago. And this is where, this is what you don't like to see, right? You don't like to get behind the chains because it forces you in a passing situation at times. But just a good play. That was Jonah Jackson that got blown up on that play, and a good play by the Niners defensive line. So it's a 2nd and 12. Caleb Williams is going to be in shotgun at the Niners 44-yard line. Caleb Williams dropping back. Quick throw to Luther Burden. He just falls. Luther Burden just falls down. It's going to be a no gain. It's going to be a 3rd and long for the Bears. So we have some positives, and now we had back-to-back negatives. So 12:20 left to go here in quarter number 3, and now the Bears are facing a 3rd and long. It's going to be another loss of 2, so it's going to be a 3rd and 14. Definitely not what you wanted, especially when you're in Niners territory here. Caleb Williams from the Niners' 46-yard line. 3rd and 14 is going to be in shotgun. Caleb Williams dropping back. Niners send 4. He has time. He throws, and it's complete. It's complete to Ja'Day Walker for a first down. Very good touch throw by Caleb Williams. They get a gain of about 17. It's a first down, Bears. Very, very good throw by Caleb Williams. Stayed in the pocket, stayed very calm. The Niners only sent 4. They only sent 4, so he had all day to throw, and he gets a first down all the way up to the Niners' 26. That was a very, very good touch throw. Very good catch by Ja'Day Walker. Made a couple of big catches last week in the win over the Green Bay Packers. And now the Bears from the Niners 27. Under center is Caleb Williams. It's going to be play action. He rolls out. He has a chance to run. He throws to Luther Burden. Luther Burden across the 10, all the way up to the Niners 3-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and goal, Bears. Very good play call by Ben Johnson. Play action, rolls him out to the left, has Luther Burden coming on a crosser. And Luther Burden is probably one of the best young receivers in terms of yak ability. He showed it a lot in college. And that was a face mask, too. They missed a clear face mask. Here we go. 1st and goal from the Niners 3. Kamanungai in the backfield. Caleb Williams under center. Hand off to Kamanungai. Kamanungai pushes forward, and he gets no gain. Stopped at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be a 2nd and goal. Update for the 49ers. 49ers left tackle Trent Williams is out for the remainder of the football game. So nearing 10 minutes left to go here in quarter number 3. Bears are on an 8-play, 63-yard drive that has taken about 5 minutes off the clock. They're in a 2nd and goal from the Niners' 3-yard line. Caleb Williams. It's going to be in shotgun. Kamanungai to the left of Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams throws a pop pass and it's just incomplete. Tries to throw a little pop pass to DJ Moore, but nothing there. Now it's going to be a 3rd and goal from the Bears 3. 9:55 remaining here in quarter number 3. DeAndre Swift is now in the football game for the Bears. It's been all Kamanungai on this drive, but now DeAndre Swift's in the game. Under center, Caleb Williams from the 3. It's handed off to the right side for DeAndre Swift. He finds a lane, and it's a touchdown, Bears. A touchdown, DeAndre Swift. With 9:51 remaining, the Bears have opportunity to tie this football game. What a fucking answer, Bears. Very, very good opening drive. 10 plays, 65 yards. That takes a little bit over 5 minutes. Very, very good job by Jonah Jackson getting him out on the run. And a little bit of a late hit after that touchdown. They didn't call that. He's already in the end zone. The dude just knocks him down. But here we go. Cairo Santos with 9:51 remaining, looking to tie the football game. Snaps good, holds good, and it is up the uprights. It's 28-28 with 9:51 remaining. I love it. I love it. Now let's go, defense. Ah, damn. Come on, defense. Very, very good. Very, very good drive. And I have to go back to that 3rd and 14 throw by Caleb Williams to Ja'Day Walker. And what Ja'Day Walker has been able to do, right, the last couple of weeks and the opportunities and him rising up to the occasion. And that throw from Caleb Williams, huge. And then being able to get Caleb Williams on the move, quick, easy throws to Luther Burden and the yak ability of Burden, right? DJ Moore finally got involved. Kamanungai. Some really, really good blocking up front as well by the Bears offensive line. Now, the key is, can the Bears stop the 49ers? That is the big key here. Can the Bears stop the San Francisco 49ers? 9:51 remaining. A nice opening drive here in the 3rd quarter. I definitely want to see some more pressure by this Bears defense on Brock Purdy. After that drive, that pushes Caleb Williams' total for 11 for 18, 167 yards, 2 passing touchdowns. Obviously, Luther Burden with another catch. He's now up to 4 catches for 67 yards and a touchdown. And obviously, DeAndre Swift, his first touchdown of the night. Really good balance there by Ben Johnson, but it started off with that 3rd and 14 throw from Caleb Williams to Ja'Day Walker. Yeah, I agree. I got to put Nacho Turn. Thank you so much for the comments. Says Caleb and pass game is carrying the entire game. Caleb is elite. We will be a pass first team. Mark my words. Yeah, I think in the future we definitely will. I think it's just about Caleb Williams mastering Ben Johnson's offense. And I think, when we're talking about going into next year, I think Caleb Williams will continue to ascend as a passer. So here we go. Cairo Santos is set to kick back off to the 49ers. In a back-and-forth game where there's 56 total points between the Bears and the 49ers. The 49ers are set to get their first possession of the second half, and Cairo Santos kicks a line drive. He takes a knee. And it says Tyreek Stevenson at cornerback to start this drive for Jalen Johnson. Hopefully Jalen Johnson is okay. I know he's been banged up for most of the year. Yeah, but it's up to our defense here. They gotta step up in a big way. Gotta step up. So here we go. The 49ers will have a 1st and 10 at their own 35. Brock Purdy will start in shotgun. It's going to be play action. He's looking. He has time once again to throw, and he throws, and he has a wide open man. Kendrick Bourne already in Bears territory all the way up across the 40. Like defense, like Dennis Allen, you're going to have to make some changes, my guy. You're going to have to make some changes. So already a quick first down across the 40 all the way up to the Bears 38, and the Bears defense is just struggling. The Bears defense is struggling in the secondary. Like, what are we doing, Kevin Byard? So here we go, right at the Bears 40-yard line. Brock Purdy under center. Hands off to Christian McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey surges forward for about a gain of 4 there, near the Bears 35-yard line. Bears defensive end, Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, is ruled out with a concussion. Yeah, I think they're playing off zone here. But I'm not sure if that's the best. They need to send some pressure. So it's going to be 2nd and 6. Brock Purdy once again under center. Another handoff for Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey to the left side of the line. Gets another Niners first down. Man, we can't stop a nosebleed. They are doing whatever they want. 8.5 minutes. The Niners have yet another first down. That was Kendrick Bourne's first catch of the game. It was a 25-yard strike from Brock Purdy to Kendrick Bourne. Now the 49ers have a fresh set of downs at the Bears 30-yard line. Brock Purdy with Brian Robinson Jr. motion over as Ricky Pearsall in the backfield. It's going to be play action for Brock Purdy. Here comes some pressure. He's able to get to Juszczyk, and Juszczyk gets up and gets a good gain about 9. Looked like Austin Booker was going to get there, but Brock Purdy was able to get it off to Juszczyk, one of the best fullbacks in the game. And now Noah Sewell is down, holding his ankle. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's like they're doing the same thing, knowing it's not going to work. Looks like no adjustments have been made for this Bears defense. So they're taking a look at Noah Sewell. Hopefully he is okay. But the Bears defense is struggling, giving up yards in bunches. Still no pressure on Brock Purdy. Kudos to Kyle Shanahan. And they are bringing out the cart for linebacker Noah Sewell. So that's definitely not a good sign. He is another guy that has been banged up for most of the year. But Dennis Allen definitely needs to figure it out. Looked like Noah Sewell was holding his ankle, and they're bringing out the cart, so definitely not a good sign when the cart is coming out. But the 49ers will have a 2nd and 2 already at the Bears' 22-yard line. So just driving up and down the field on this Bears defense. They are literally just letting Brock Purdy sit back in the pocket and do whatever he wants. And I don't know if they're just saying, hey, we're just going to live and die and keep everything in front. Really playing some soft zone coverage today. And the offense is doing everything they can to keep the Bears in this football game. But it's tough when, you're going touchdown for touchdowns. Like, at least try to hold them to a field goal. So Noah Sewell's getting on the cart. Definitely not a good sign. So that means we'll be seeing some DeMarco Jackson, which he's been great in relief. So 2nd and 2 for the Niners at the Bears 22. Christian McCaffrey in the backfield, Brock Purdy under center. It's going to be a handoff to Christian McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey bounces off a couple of Bears defenders across the 20 up to around the Bears 19-yard line. So it's 1st and 10, San Francisco. Nearing 7 minutes remaining here in quarter number 3. Yeah, they're getting cooked. Bears defense is getting cooked. You talk about 4 drives, 4 touchdowns. You got to figure out a way to hold them to 3 here. So 28-28 ball game. Niners have had a response at every single Bears touchdown drive. It's going to be Brock Purdy once again under center. It's going to be play action. He rolls out looking for Tunges. There's going to be a penalty flag. It's going to be caught by Tunges. And they're calling all sides on the Bears. Man, the Bears defense can't catch a break in penalties either. Holy moly. Why are all the penalties on the Bears? So lined up in the neutral zone, Austin Booker. So they're going to add it to the catch. And I think it's going to be enough for another Niners first down here with 6:47 left to go in the third. So it's going to be at the Bears 12-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 5 for San Francisco. Under center is Brock Purdy. It's going to be handed off to Christian McCaffrey. And there we go. There we go, Javon Dexter. Javon Dexter meets him in the hole and makes a big-time play for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down. So good play by Javon Dexter. And that's a guy that has been kind of missing over the course of the season. He's had some splashes here and there, but he has yet to really dominate as the Bears would have hoped. So 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 for San Francisco. Still at the Bears 12-yard line. Brock Purdy, it's going to be empty backfield. The Bears still look like they're sitting 4. Motioning over is Brian Robinson Jr. Brock Purdy looking. The Bears bring some pressure. It's caught by Brian Robinson Jr. Missed tackle by the Bears, and he just runs over a couple of Bears defenders to get yet another first down. So 1st and goal, gain of 5 at the Bears 7. So 5.5 minutes to go. And that's the thing. The Niners are draining clock and scoring, right? So it's just the Bears are just choosing to sit back and let the Niners just dissect them. And I don't understand why. And Deshaun Wright tried to pull out that football. So here we go. At the Bears 7, it's going to be I formation. First and goal for the Niners. 5 minutes left to go here in quarter number 3. It's going to be play action. There goes Juszczyk. He's looking. Come on, Austin Booker. Come on. Come on. And the Bears just allow. Are you fucking kidding me? Touchdown Niners. They had a sack, and Brock Purdy was able to evade a couple of Bears, and he throws another touchdown. Touchdown Niners. What the fuck, dude? That's a good play by Brock Purdy. So that was an 8-play, 65-yard drive that took 4:59, and the Bears' defense is pitiful today. Austin Booker had good contain, right? Had good contain. Just missed tackles by Andrew Billings. And Austin Booker was able to evade 2 guys, and that's unacceptable. He found Juszczyk, and here comes Pinheiro. And it's going to be right down the middle, so it's 35-28. 49ers retake the lead with 4:52 remaining. Just unbelievable by Dennis Allen and the Bears defense today. You're talking about missed tackles and, losing contain. Just really kind of letting them do whatever they want. And now it's on Caleb Williams again. Now they're up. 4:52 remaining here in quarter number 3. Still plenty of ball game left. But the Niners are now back up 35-28. As Noah Sewell is out for the remainder of the game with an ankle injury. So that's obviously not good news. Let's see if the Chicago Bears can respond. It's one of those games that it's probably going to be back and forth. It's going to be back and forth until someone can make a stop. Yeah, Brock Purdy, man, he's also a very elusive quarterback, too. He's been doing this since day one in the National Football League, right? You think you have him in the backfield, and he's able to, move around, get outside the pocket, and, obviously, making Andrew Billings miss. Anyone can make Andrew Billings miss, right? But Austin Booker had contained. He just has to break down better there. Just has to break down better there. And I'll tell you this right now, and I've been saying this until I'm blue in the face. The Bears have to get some sort of 3 technique disrupting D tackle, or they need to get like a Max Crosby or Myles Garrett type of player on this defensive line. Because this is you're starting to see here that the kryptonite is the Bears defense in that defensive line. So here we go. The Bears are set to get the football back. So here we go. Pinheiro is set to kick off. Joshua Blackwell and Devin Duvernay are back to return for the Bears. They're going to look to respond once again. Down 35-28 with 4:52 left to go here in quarter number 3. And this is going to be returnable for Joshua Blackwell. Joshua Blackwell gets across the 20, and he's going to be down at the 20. So not the greatest return from Joshua Blackwell. Here we go. First and 10 for the Bears at their own 20. Caleb Williams with DeAndre Swift in the backfield is under center. It's going to be handed off to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift surges forward for a good start, about a gain of 5 there. So that's what you want to be. You want to be able to have good situation on that second down play. And the Bears did just that. It's going to be a 2nd and 5 for Chicago, as the clock continues to wind down here in this third quarter. Yeah, Joshua Blackwell is not really a great returner. So it's going to be play action for Caleb Williams. He has time. He throws to DeAndre Swift. It's caught. He's going to be across the 32 to 35 of Chicago for a first down. So good job by Caleb Williams. Quick throw out of the backfield to DeAndre Swift. A little sidearm action there. So 1st and 10 for the Bears at their own 35 now. Caleb Williams going to be in shotgun. Motioning over is DJ Moore. Caleb Williams, delayed handoff to DeAndre Swift. And once again, DeAndre Swift surges forward for about only a gain of 2 here. So now it's going to be a 2nd and 8 for Chicago. As we're nearing 3 minutes remaining here in quarter number 3. It's going to be empty backfield for Caleb Williams on the 2nd and 8 play from our own 37-yard line. Caleb Williams dropping back to throw. He throws, and there's no penalty? It's intended for DJ Moore, and literally someone just, oh man, that's bad. So with 3:02 remaining, it's 3rd and 8. He was there extremely early. How is that not a penalty? So 3rd and 8, 3:02 remaining. That's terrible. The Bears have to have it. Caleb Williams in shotgun. Pushing over Luther Burden. Driving back to throw. The Niners send some pressure. He rolls out. Caleb Williams looking. He throws, and it's caught by Luther Burden. There is a penalty flag, though, of course. Offside defense. Good. Good. Incomplete. First down. Big play by Luther Burden once again in 49ers territory. I was about to lose my shit. So good job by Caleb Williams rolling out to his left with pressure coming from the right side of the line and up the middle. Was able to roll out to his left and just threw a dart. Just threw absolute dart to Luther Burden. Luther Burden with a couple of big catches here in half number 2. Now they're in Niners territory. At the Niners 36, Caleb Williams is going to be under center. Caleb Williams hands off to DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift gets blown up in the backfield. He's going to lose a couple. As we're nearing 2 minutes remaining here in quarter number 3, the Bears will have a 2nd and 12. And Ben Johnson, as he looks every game, just looks disgusted. It's now a Bears 2nd and 12. Back at the Niners 38-yard line. Caleb Williams going to be in shotgun. Caleb Williams dropping back. He throws. Caught by Ja'Day Walker. And he's going to get a gain of about 11 there. So it's going to be a 3rd down and short. So good job by Ja'Day Walker with a couple of catches here. And good throw by Caleb Williams. It's going to be a 3rd down and 1 for the Bears. So definitely a manageable situation for the Bears with 1:40 left to go here in quarter number 3. And Caleb Williams. DeAndre Swift in the backfield. Under center. Motion over is Cole Kmet. Caleb Williams hands off to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift is going to, he's close. There is a penalty flag, though. Flag down in the backfield. I think it's going to be on Chicago, holding on the Bears. holding on for pillow. And now it's going to put us back to a 3rd and 11. So definitely a costly penalty on Ozzie. I don't think DeAndre Swift got it anyways. So a costly penalty on Ozzie. It's 3rd and 11 for the Bears now. Minute 19 remaining here in quarter number 3. Let's see what the Bears can do here. 3rd and 11. Pushes us back all the way back to the Niners' 37-yard line. Caleb Williams in shotgun. Motioning over is Luther Burden. Caleb Williams. Looking. Rolls. He's going to take off. He's looking. And he's going to go all the way up to the Niners' 30 as he takes off with his legs. Gets about a gain of 7. It's going to be 4th and about 5. And what does Ben Johnson do here with 40 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter? He is going to go. So this is what the recommendation to next-gen stats is field goal. But Ben Johnson doesn't care about next-gen stats, but they got to get out of the huddle here. It's about 9 seconds to go here on the game clock. It's going to be Caleb Williams from the Niners 31. They're going to be in shotgun. Caleb Williams, motion over is Cole Kmet. He snaps it. Niners send pressure, and it's caught by Colston Loveland for a first down up near the Niners 21, and that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. What a big-time throw, Caleb. Let's go. What a big-time fucking throw. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's going to be 35-28 in favor of the 49ers. It was a slant route caught by Colston Loveland on 4th and 5. And the Bears have a fresh set of downs at the Niners' 21-yard line. Colston Loveland all year long has been highly productive on 3rd and 4th downs. A big 9-yard grab there that extends the drive for the Bears. Very, very big play. Honestly, Luther Burden and Colston Loveland, man, just being rookies, right? And the way that they have produced for Ben Johnson in year 1, the future is bright in terms of offense in Chicago. They got to get the defense and get a true dominant pass rusher and a true dominant 3 technique in the middle of that defense. I feel like once they can get those 2 things, the Bears will be all right. Right now, Caleb Williams is 15 for 23, 224 yards, and 2 passing touchdowns. Obviously, Luther Burden, 5 catches for 94 yards and a touchdown. Colston Loveland, 2 catches for 45 yards and a touchdown. Obviously, a quiet day for DJ Moore. He only has a catch for 7 yards. But obviously, Luther Burden and Colston Loveland, the 2 rookies, having a big-time game for the Bears as we go into the 4th quarter. Down by 7. Yeah, crazy game, crazy back and forth game. And I think what's killing us is that, once again, the 49ers are just not only driving, but they're taking so much time off the clock. We really need our defense to buckle down and give us some type of turnover or 3 and out, because right now we're on a teeter-totter. We're on the wrong end of the teeter-totter here, because every time we score, it's tied, but then the Niners go down, score, and take the lead. So we're on the wrong side of this teeter-totter right now. So the Bears will have a 1st and 10 at the 49ers' 22-yard line. At the start of quarter number 4. It's going to be Caleb Williams in shotgun with DeAndre Swift in the backfield. Motion over is DJ Moore. It's going to be a handoff to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift makes a couple man. There goes DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift is going to be in for his 2nd touchdown of the game. It's touchdown Bears. Let's go. And the Bears strike back again with 14:54 left to go here in quarter number 4. That was a 9-play, 80-yard drive that took 4 minutes and 58 seconds off the clock. It's a 22-yard touchdown run straight up the middle by DeAndre Swift. Let's go, defense. Holy moly, defense. Give us a stop. Here you go. Cairo Santos to make it a 35-35 ball game. Snaps good, holds good, and it is right through the uprights, and the Bears with 14:54 remaining here in quarter number 4 tied a football game. Let's go, defense. God damn. You're supposed to win, and I know, once again, Niner fans are thinking the same thing. You're supposed to win football games when you score this many points. Yeah, that was perfectly thrown ball on that 4th and 5 from Caleb Williams to Colston Loveland. Shout out to my brother. My brother said, brother, this game is crazy. Yes, it is. And this is what you kind of want to see from the Bears. You want to see if they can go toe-to-toe, right? And once again, I know the 49ers are injured, but this is still a very good team. You want to see if Caleb Williams can go toe-to-toe, and that's exactly what he's doing. So we just need the Bears just need a stop on defense. So 35-35 ball game. And Cairo Santos is set to kick off back to San Francisco, which the Bears defense has had no answer all night long. And it is going to be returnable. It's returned at the 3. Here comes the Bears special teams. And it's a decent return. They surge forward all the way up to about the 32. That's returned by Sky Moore. And the Niners will have a first 10 at their own 32. So with 14:48 remaining, Brock Purdy and the Niners offense is back out there. He's going to start off this drive at their own 31 under center. It's going to be play action. He's looking. He throws. It's caught by Ricky Pearsall. It's going to be a gain of 8-9. And Dominique Robinson lost contain there. Like, just worry about Brock Purdy. Come on, defense. We really need you guys to make a stop. We really need them to punt. They have punted once this game. It's going to be a 2nd and 2 for San Francisco after a good 8-yard connection to Ricky Pearsall. Brock Purdy at their own 39. It's going to be another first down across the 40. There's going to be a penalty. I think it was on the Bears. Let's see. There's a penalty. Oh, holding on the 49ers. That's huge. That's huge. So it's holding on the 49ers. 14:09 remaining. It was a first down run for Christian McCaffrey, so it's going to push them back to a 2nd and 12. Need one more turnover. Not even a turn. Like, we just need them to punt. Yeah, that's clearly a holding on Andrew Billings. So it's going to be 2nd and 12. See, this is Dennis Allen. This is your moment. This is your moment right here. It pushes them back to the 29 of San Francisco. Brock Purdy's going to be in shotgun. Christian McCaffrey is in the slot. Brock Purdy dropping back. Here comes some pressure. He steps up. He makes someone miss. He's going to throw. Nope, he's going to take off. He's going to get about a gain of 5 there. So good job in the back end, the secondary. Once again, just elusive. The elusiveness of Brock Purdy is next level. The Bears defense is having a tough time getting him down in the backfield. He gets a gain of 5 there, so it's going to be a 3rd and 7. Big opportunity for the Bears defense. Got to get off the field here. Bears look like they're going to send some pressure here. Brock Purdy in shotgun. Brock Purdy, the Bears send 4. He steps up. He throws, and it's caught once again by Ricky Pearsall for a first down on Deshaun Wright in the Bears territory across the 50. God damn it, dude. Oh, Lordy. The Bears look like they did send some pressure there, but it's like Nashawn Wright, you had to hold your own. And just good blitz pickup by the Niners. Nashawn Wright's having a tough day. Nashawn Wright's having a tough day. Probably one of the worst games I've seen him play in coverage. Good job by Ricky Pearsall making the catch. They're in Bears territory now. The Bears 46. Brock Purdy dropping back in shotgun. He's looking. He's going to throw deep. And it's going to be a throwaway. It's intended for Ricky Pearsall. It's Tyreek Stevenson in covers now. Not sure what's going on with Jalen Johnson, but have not seen him on the field. Defense has been rough. 12-16 remaining. 2nd and 10 for the 49ers. They're in Bears territory. Under center is Brock Purdy. Motion over his use check. It's going to be handed off to Brian Robinson Jr. Brian Robinson Jr. gets swallowed up for only a couple of yards there. So it's going to be a third and manageable for the 49ers. But once again, the Bears defense has yet another third down opportunity. So 3rd and 7 once again for the Bears defense. The Niners are at the Bears 42. Brock Purdy with Christian McCaffrey to the right of him is going to be in shotgun. Brock Purdy dropping back. The Bears send some pressure. Austin Booker gets to him and it's incomplete. There we go. There we go. So Austin Booker gets the pressure on Brock Purdy, and San Francisco, for the time being, will be forced to punt. So Austin Booker finally wins and affects the throw on Brock Purdy. Thank you. Thank you. And the 49ers will punt again. So Devin Duvernay back to return for Chicago. And it's going to be a pooch punt. And it's going to be fair caught right at the 10. But all in all, the Bears defense finally gets a fucking stop. With 11:23 remaining, the Bears offense has an opportunity. Like, let's go. Good job by Austin Booker for finally winning a rep. And he's been getting pressure, just hasn't got home. But that pressure, that rush really affected the throw of Brock Purdy. Falls incomplete, and the Bears will have a 1st and 10 at their own 10. Ideally, and once again, this is just in a perfect world, Bears fans, ideally, this would be the drive where the Bears really run the football, control the time of possession, and score. Get the running game going. As you kind of seen the last couple of drives, the Bears have definitely got the running game going. But time of possession is key here. And it seemed that on those 2 3rd and 7s, Dennis Allen finally sent some sort of blitz, some sort of pressure that kind of make Brock Purdy feel a little bit uncomfortable. He did a good job on that first one, finding Ricky Pearsall. But on that second one, Austin Booker was actually able to get home and create some sort of pressure on Brock Purdy. Let's see what the Bears offense can do. This is one of the first opportunities tonight, probably since the beginning of the game, where the Bears defense actually got them a stop. Once again, I do appreciate you guys tuning in. The Bears defense finally got a stop, and the 49ers were forced to punt for the second time today. And the Bears will have a 1st and 10 at their own 10. So Caleb Williams, at their own 11, my apologies, will be in shotgun with Kyle Monangai to the right of him. Motion over is DJ Moore. Driving back is Caleb Williams. He throws out route to Luther Burden. Luther Burden has some space. There goes Luther Burden across the 30, all the way up to our own 36-yard line. So a good start, 26 yards to Luther Burden, and Luther Burden's having a night. He's now over 100 yards. Good, confident throw by Caleb Williams. Luther Burden's having a really, really big impact on this game. And now from our own 36, Caleb Williams with Kyle Monangai in the backfield is under center. Motion over is Cole Kmet. Play action, rolling out. Caleb Williams makes a man miss. Caleb Williams ends up getting a gain of 3. I think he was supposed to hit Colston Loveland, but I don't know if what he saw there. But all in all, he takes it himself for a couple of yards, close to the 40-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 3 for Caleb. And now it's going to be a 2nd and 7 for Chicago. Nearing 10 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Caleb Williams in shotgun at our own 39-yard line. Caleb Williams hands off to Kyle Monangai to the left side. There goes Kyle Monangai. Kyle Monangai gets near a first down. He lands literally right on the first down, and that's a bad spot. That's a terrible spot. That's a terrible spot. So it's going to be a 3rd down for the Bears. It's going to be a 3rd down for the Bears. 3rd and 1. Under center is Caleb Williams. From our own 45. Caleb Williams QB sneak, and he gets it. 1st down Bears. Up to our own 48-yard line, nearing midfield. It's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Bears. Now under 10 minutes left to go here in quarter number 4. Caleb Williams with a fresh set of downs at our own 47, 48-yard line. He's going to be under center. Kyle Monangai still in the backfield. Motion over to the left is Colston Loveland. It's going to be play action. Bears looking. He throws, and it's caught by Colston Loveland deep into 49ers territory all the way across the 20. It's a 1st and 10, Chicago. What a fucking throw by Caleb. What a freaking throw. What a freaking catch. And the Bears are in business. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Bears right at the 20. It's going to be I formation with Kyle Monangai in the backfield. Motion over is Devin Duvernay. Caleb Williams tossed to Kyle Monangai. And I think there was delay game on the Bears. What? So it's delay game on the Bears, so it's going to be a 2nd and 15. Huh? I didn't even realize the clock was winding down. Yep. It sure was. That's a rare mistake. So it's going to be a 1st and 15 for Chicago. 7:55 remaining here in the fourth. The Bears now have a 1st and 15 at the Niners 25. Caleb Williams under center. Kyle Monangai in the backfield. Caleb Williams hands off to Monangai. Monangai surges forward. Gets about the penalty yardage back, but all in all, it's going to be a gain of about 4 So it's going to be 2nd and 11 as the clock continues to run. Yeah, maybe it wasn't a mistake. Like I said, they're trying to eat the clock and score here. So they're trying to be methodical. But I think he lost track of time on that one. But all in all, it was still first down. So it wasn't like it was a third down, right? So 2nd and 11 from the Niners 21. Caleb Williams is going to be in shotgun. Kyle Monangai to the left of him. Caleb Williams dropping back to throw. He finds Kyle Monangai out of the backfield. Monangai, good tackle by the Niners there. Limited him to a gain of 2, but there's a penalty. There's a penalty after the play. I think it's on the Niners. Yep, that's on Niners. It was a face mask. That's a face mask. Yes. Yes. Unnecessary roughness on Niners. 15 yards, first down Bears. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So with 7:04 left, and that's dumb because it was 3rd and 9. That's dumb on the Niners' part because it was 3rd and 9. So here we go. First and goal. First and goal for the Bears at the Niners' 10-yard line. Kyle Monangai in the backfield for Chicago. Caleb Williams, play action. He's looking. He throws a Colson Loveland, and it's caught. It's only going to be about a gain of 1, no. It's going to be a gain of 1 or 2. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 8. As the clock is winding down to 6:20 remaining here in quarter number 4. Caleb Williams from the Niners' 8-yard line. 2nd and goal is under center. Motion over is Cole Kmet. Caleb Williams, play action. He's looking. It's tossed to Kyle Monangai. And that was an interesting play call. That was an interesting play call right there. But it goes for no gain there. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8. With under 6 to go. They call the play action. They try to do a little toss to Kyle Monangai, but the Niners were ready for it. So here we go. 3rd and goal from the Niners' 8-yard line. Caleb Williams in shotgun. Kyle Monangai to the left of Caleb Williams. Motion over is Ja'Day Walker. Caleb Williams dropping back. He has time. He's looking. He throws to Kyle Monangai. And it's going to be incomplete. The Bears will have to settle for 3. That's a big, big stop by 49ers. That's a big, big stop by San Francisco to hold the Bears to 3. So here comes Cairo Santos to attempt a 29-yard field goal to give the Bears the first lead of the game since the first quarter. Snaps good, holds good, and it's right down the middle. And with 5:22 remaining, the Bears take a 38-35 lead over San Francisco. That may come back to haunt us. I'm not going to lie. Because the 49ers, it's either been touchdown or nothing. So, definitely a bummer to get all the way down there, have a 1st and goal from the Niners 8, and not be able to score. So what a stand by San Francisco. But all in all, still plenty of time on the clock. It's 5:22 remaining, and the Bears have a 38-35 lead. But good job by Caleb Williams and the Bears offense once again getting us down there. It surprised me that DeAndre Swift wasn't out there at all, especially when we got to 1st and goal to go. But Caleb Williams is now 20 for 29, 281 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns. DeAndre Swift, 8 carries for 49 yards. Kyle Monangai, 8 carries for 38. Luther Burden's now up to 6 for 119 and a touchdown. Colston Loveland, 4 catches for 79 yards and a touchdown. So the offense has clearly done enough to win us this football game. Now it's up to the Bears defense to make one last stand. He is 19 yards away from 300 yards passing. Yeah, so hopefully the defense can get one last turnover or something to really put us in a position to close out this football game. Good job by Cairo Santos once again, making that chip shot. Nothing's guaranteed in the National Football League. He makes that 29-yard field goal. Obviously would have loved to have 7 there, but it's good that the Bears were able to get some points. Here we go, 38-35. 5:22 remaining. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. So here we go. Cairo Santos is set to kick off back to San Francisco. Now, obviously, the Bears have only forced 2 punts in total in today's ball game. Still a lot of time left. 5:22 left here in quarter number 4. 49ers have all 3 timeouts. Cairo Santos does a little pooch kick. And it stumbled a little bit. And he still returns it. And he gets up 2-25, but Sky Moore had difficulties on the Cairo Santos kickoff trying to recover it. Obviously a good day from Brock Purdy, despite that interception to begin the football game. He's been good for San Francisco. Here we go. From their own 25. Brock Purdy is under center. It's handed off to Christian McCaffrey, and the Bears defense does a pretty good job. He gets about a gain of 4. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 with 5 minutes left to go here in quarter number 4. It looks like Christian McCaffrey, he's feeling it. He's feeling a season worth of workload, right? He was working with the trainer on the sideline, doing some stretches and some workout movements to get himself loose. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Brock Purdy, at their own 29, is going to be in shotgun. Dropping back to throw. Purdy has time again. He's looking. He steps up, and it's incomplete. At 10 and 4, Christian McCaffrey. And it's going to be a 3rd and 6. C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the coverage. They're looking for a penalty. No flag. 4:32 remaining in the Bears. Defense has a 3rd and 6. That's good coverage. That's great coverage. Here we go. 3rd and 6, 49ers from their own 29. Brock Purdy's going to be in shotgun for this play. Christian McCaffrey to the left. Brock Purdy dropping back to throw. The Bears only send 4. They throw and it's caught, and it's going to barely get the first down by a yard. Damn it. So very good job once again, Brock Purdy stepping up in the pocket as the clock is nearing 4 minutes. That was a 3rd and 6 for the Bears defense. Once again, this is where Montez Sweat gets paid all his money, right? This is where we need Montez Sweat to truly make an impact on this football game. Brock Purdy driving back to throw. He throws, and it's caught by Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield, only for a couple. Second down for San Francisco with 3:40 left to go here in the 4th. And you could tell that the Niners are trying to be very, very slow with it, right? They're not trying to give Caleb Williams any more time. If they do, you get a go-ahead score. So 2nd and 7 for San Francisco. Brock Purdy is going to be in shotgun. Dropping back. It's going to be a screen, and it just drops it. It's a dropped pass by Tunges, and there's a penalty flag. See what the call is. They said illegal use of hands on the Bears. Automatic first down for the Niners with 3:14 remaining. That's like, what's up with the legal use of hands today? So with 3:14 remaining, okay, that's a good call. Like, come on, Javon. Come on, Javon. Here we go. Now they're at their own 44. Brock Purdy. Play action. Here comes Austin Booker. It's going to be a screen to Christian McCaffrey. Come on, Bears. There goes Christian McCaffrey in the Bears territory, all the way up to the Bears 39. First down and 10. They did a screen out to the right to Christian McCaffrey, and he has another first down for San Francisco. That was a good play call. And Andrew Billings tried his best, but he can't run very fast. That's a block in the back. Thank you. That's a block in the back. So here we go. Now they're at the Bears 38. Christian McCaffrey hands off to Brian Robinson Jr., and the Bears do a good job there, and he gets no gain. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Under 3 minutes left to go here in quarter number 4. And Christian McCaffrey is gassed on the sideline. Like, he is gassed. This has been a tiring game for both offenses. It's been a track meet. It's been a track meet here. 38-35. Niners are in a 2nd and 10 from the Bears 38. Brock Purdy in shotgun. Brian Robinson Jr. still in the game. Brock Purdy looking. He throws to the middle of the field, and there goes Jawan Jennings, and Jawan Jennings is going to score. Touchdown 49ers with 2:15 remaining. You got to be freaking kidding me, defense. You got to be freaking kidding me. So, it's 41-38. San Francisco with 2:15 remaining. The Bears still have all 3 timeouts. And once again, Brock Purdy had all day to throw. Jaquan Brisker in La La Land, and Jawan Jennings just does the rest. I have no clue what Jaquan Brisker was doing there. And the Niners will go for the extra point. Snaps good, holds good, and it is right down the middle, and the Niners retake the lead 42-38 with 2:15 left to go. Holy cow. What a freaking game. What a freaking game any way you put it. Honestly, you can't even be mad at the way that Caleb Williams and the Bears played tonight in terms of the offense. The defense has been abysmal. But Caleb Williams, once again, will have yet another opportunity to have another game-winning drive. Down 42-38 with 2:15 remaining in the ballgame. Brock Purdy is now 24 for 33, 303 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and also has 2 rushing touchdowns as well. So Brock Purdy has 5 total touchdowns tonight on the Bears defense. What a game for him. Can't even be mad at it. What a game for him. Bears defense played like absolute shit tonight. Now it's up to, Caleb Williams on the offense. And these are the moments that you want, right? These are the moments that you're probably going to be in the playoffs as well, right? These are the moments, Caleb Williams, Bears offense with a chance to win. What a way to respond by Brock Purdy and the 49ers offense, though. That you can't. Brock Purdy is for real. And I've always thought he was for real. I always thought he was a really good quarterback, but he is showing why he got that massive contract. So here we go. The Bears obviously need a touchdown. It's 42-38. Well, Dennis Allen just needs some better. They just need a defensive line, man. Like I said, there's no pressure whatsoever on Brock Purdy this whole night, besides a couple of times. Here we go. 2:15 remaining. Like the defense, man, like this is probably one of the worst performances we've seen all season long, probably since that Cincinnati Bengals game. And this is what this game reminds me of. And the Bears are going to be a touchback in the end zone. And with 2:15 remaining, the Bears will have a 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. And here's where this is tricky now. You also, as an offense, don't want to score too quick because the Niners are also getting hella chunk plays. The 49ers are getting hella chunk plays. But this whole playbook is wide open for Ben Johnson because you have 2:15, all 3 timeouts. So here we go. Caleb Williams in shotgun, starting from their own 35. Motion over is DJ Moore. It's going to be handed off to DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift with a good start for about a gain of 5. And it's going to be a 2nd and 5, and it's going to be 2-minute warning for the Bears with a 2nd and 5 at their own 40. Right, 1 second, Bears fans. All right. My apologies, Bears fans. I am back. So that was a 1st down run by DeAndre Swift for a gain of 5. We are currently on the 2-minute warning. They have a 2nd and 5 from our own 40-yard line. So if I know Ben Johnson, he is trying to get it to the point where we are controlling the clock, controlling the time of possession, and trying to score to a point where the Niners have no time left or a little time left. In that stand where the Niners actually had the punt and the Bears had a 1st and goal from the Niners 8 and they had to settle for 3, I knew that would probably come back to haunt us, because if you look at that, if they score a touchdown there, it's 42-42, and all you need is a field goal to win. So obviously no coach's challenge allowed in the final 2 minutes. The Niners have all 3 timeouts. The Bears have all 3 timeouts. This is what you kind of expected from 2 of the NFC's best, right? Back and forth, close ball game. Some big time stuff from both sides. So here we go. 2nd and 5 for the Bears. Caleb Williams from their own 40 is going to be in shotgun. Motioning over is Colston Loveland. Caleb Williams dropping back. He has time. He's looking. He throws, and it's just incomplete. Incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, though. Holding on defense, yes. Holding on defense, automatic first down for the Bears. Let's go. Minute 55 remaining. Defensive holding. So it's defensive holding on Luther Burden. Yeah, that's clear as day. He's trying to break his route, and you're over here riding his back. So a minute 55 remaining. The Bears motion over as Luther Burden. Caleb Williams in shotgun. Caleb Williams dropping back to throw. He's looking. He throws, and it's just batted up in the air, incomplete. So, once again, batted at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be a 2nd and 10 with a minute 51. So, just batted at the line of scrimmage there. Second and 10 for Chicago, a minute 51 remaining. They're at their own 45-yard line. Caleb Williams dropping back to throw. He's looking. Quick throw to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift into Niners territory across the 50. It's going to be a 3rd and 4 from the Niners' 49-yard line as the clock continues to wind down. So a 3rd and 4, minute 26 remaining. And there's going to be a timeout taken by the 49ers with a minute 24 remaining. Obviously, a great game from Caleb Williams, however you spin it, by the Bears offense. Defense really dropped the ball in this game, no matter how it goes. Gotta get some things corrected. But at this time, it's one of those things that the defense is who they are, right? They give up a lot of yards. But they also get takeaways, too, which they did today. And one got wiped out because of a penalty. So here we go. 3rd and 4 for the Bears. A minute 24 remaining in Niners territory from the Niners 49. Empty backfield for Caleb Williams in shotgun. Caleb Williams dropping back to throw. Niners send some pressure. Caleb Williams rolling out. Caleb Williams going to get it with his legs, and he gets enough. First down, Bears. And this is when Caleb Williams kind of turns on in terms of using his legs, right? In these moments when he knows the Bears have to have it, he calls his own number. And this is what I love about him, is that in these crunch moments, he gets it with his legs. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 from the Niners 45. A minute 17 remaining. Bears have all 3 timeouts. The Niners only have 2. Caleb Williams in shotgun. DeAndre Swift to the left. Motion over is DJ Moore. Caleb Williams dropping back to throw. He's looking. He throws to Colston Loveland and he just drops it. Come on, young man. You're all right. 1:13 remaining. It's dropped by Colston Loveland. 2nd and 10. You're all right. Got to catch that, young man. You're all right. Come on. Caleb Williams, 21 for 32, 287, and 2 touchdowns. He's going to be in shotgun once again at the Niners 45. Caleb Williams dropping back. He's looking. He throws, and it's incomplete. Intended for Cole Kmet. Now it's 3rd and 10 with 1:09 remaining for Chicago. Let's see if the Niners bring pressure here. Let's see if the Niners try to bring pressure here. It's 3rd and 10, 1:09 left. What a fucking ball game this has been. Caleb Williams in shotgun. Niners look like they're going to bring some pressure here. Motion over is Luther Burden. Caleb Williams dropping back. He has time. He throws. It's caught by Luther Burden, and Luther Burden makes a man miss. He gets a first down all the way up to the Niners 30-yard line. What a play after the catch by Luther Burden. First down, Bears. As the clock continues to run, and the Bears are saving their timeouts. They're all the way up to the Niners 31-yard line. Caleb Williams with the clock winding down. In shotgun, dropping back to throw. He's looking. He throws. It's caught once again by Luther Burden. And the Bears will finally use one of their first timeouts. Or was it the Niners? No, it was the Bears. What a freaking play by Luther Burden. Luther Burden with a man right there. Could have been down about 2 yards short. Makes a man miss. And just yards after the catch ability by Luther Burden is next level. Next freaking level. And then they complete another pass to Luther Burden on the very next play. On the very next play, that's Luther Burden's 8 catch on 8 targets. He has caught all 8 targets from Caleb Williams for 138 yards and a passing touchdown. And now the Bears have a 2nd and 5 with 40 seconds remaining from the 49ers 26-yard line. Caleb Williams is going to be in shotgun. DeAndre Swift to the right of him. Caleb Williams dropping back. The Niners sending some pressure. Caleb Williams gets it outside, and it's going to be incomplete. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5 for the Bears with 36 seconds remaining. So they bring some pressure there. They bring some pressure there, force Caleb Williams to go out to his right. It's incomplete, intended for Devin Duvernay. And Devin Duvernay was open too. So good pressure by 49ers. So here we go. 3rd and 5. Caleb Williams, 36 seconds left. In shotgun. Motion over is Luther Burden. Caleb Williams dropping back to throw. Niners send some pressure. They throw, and it's caught. Oh, it's dropped by Luther Burden. It's dropped by Luther Burden. It would have been a Bears first down, but Luther Burden drops it. His first drop of the day. So with 33 seconds remaining, the Bears have one play left. A rare drop by Luther Burden. So here we go. Bears have been in the huddle for a long time, and the Bears will use their second timeout with 33 seconds left. It's all right, Luther. It's all right, big dog. You have been big all game long. So it's going to be a 4th and 5 for Chicago. 33 seconds left. So this is essentially for This is the ball game here. So 33 seconds left for the Bears. 4th and 5. Caleb Williams is going to be in shotgun, and the Niners look like they're going to bring some pressure. Motion over is Devin Duvernay. To the right, Caleb Williams. The Niners only send 4. Caleb Williams looks, he throws, and it's caught by Colston Loveland across the 15 to the Niners 13. And the Bears use their final timeout. Let's go, Caleb. That's what I'm talking about. So the Bears will have a 1st and 10. Up across the Niners 15, I believe. But just another clutch play by Caleb Williams and a big catch from the rookie tight end, Colston Loveland. So 26 seconds left. The Bears have no remaining timeout, so they have to be really, really careful. Really, really careful here. They're at the 13-yard line of San Francisco. 26 seconds left. Caleb Williams in shotgun. Caleb Williams dropping back to throw. He's looking. He rolls out. He's going to throw to the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. 21 seconds left. So 21 seconds left. Caleb Williams dropping back. He throws. It's caught by Colston Loveland. It's a reverse. DeAndre Swift, he's going to be down, but it's going to be a 1st and goal. The Bears have to spike it. They did a hook and ladder play. The Bears have to spike it. Come on. Get to the line. And the Bears spike it with 4 seconds remaining. It's going to be a 2nd and goal from the Niners 3. 4 seconds remaining. Oh, Lordy. What a play. It was a hook and ladder play to DeAndre Swift, and it worked to perfection. But 4 seconds remaining. Probably got one shot at the end zone. 2nd and goal. We got to hurry up, though. They hike it. He's looking. Caleb Williams makes a man miss. He's still looking. Caleb Williams, he's looking. He throws to the end zone. It's incomplete. And that's the ball game. The Niners hold on. Good game, Niners. Damn. Good fucking game. One final play. 42-38 is the final. The Niners hold on. What a freaking game. I can't even be mad at that. And the Bears drop to 11-5, and their 1-seed hopes are done. What a freaking game. I can't even be mad at that. The Niners hold on to beat the Bears 42-38 on the final play of the freaking game. But you're looking at what Caleb Williams and the Bears offense did today, and it's nothing short of remarkable. Caleb Williams, I believe, threw for over 300 yards in today's game. Had 322 passing yards, went 25 for 42. Congrats to the San Francisco 49ers. It came down to the very end. The Bears lose 42-38 on the last play of the game. And the Chicago Bears will be 11-5 looking to close in on the number 2 seed in next week's final game against Detroit. Bear down, guys. Like always, good, hard-fought game. Congrats to the 49ers. I can't complain. That was one hell of a game. That was one hell of a game. Trying to rewatch the play here. Just wasn't able to get enough on that throw to Jay Walker. He had him open, but I think since he was backpedaling, just didn't have enough to get him that football. But as always, Bears fans, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Love every single one of you guys. It's all good. The Bears are still NFC North champions. They lose 42-38 to the San Francisco 49ers. And this is a team that we will probably see again in the NFL playoffs. And I'm very proud of the way that Caleb Williams played. The defense definitely needs some work. But once again, Bears lose 42-38. Bear down, guys.